There we go. We are live with episode 5 of the Abomination Vaults, I think. We're live.
I think so.
Yes. I just opened the stream. We are live.
Perfect.
To cycle back to an unrelated thing, I am very excited. There's a new superhero game that's being kickstarted, and I'm very excited for. I sent it in the chat. But
is it the Troika-based one?
It's the Troika one. And I think it's gonna be good because I feel like it'll have the absurdist superhero angle that I'm looking for without getting too hung up on how many power points am I spending.
Fair.
Yeah, I never played Troika, so
I have not either.
I really like Troika. Conceptually, it's it's just like playing any other bare bones fantasy game. Really, it's that there's a lot of room to wiggle and do story-focused things with like Otari dice rolls.
It's half OSR, half Fate is how I've sort of seen it.
It's a fighting fantasy hack.
Yeah.
But no one's allowed to say it's not a fighting fantasy hack.
Excellent.
But the superhero one looks like it's going to be good, and I already kickstarted it, and may or may not just bully everyone to playing it when we get around to doing another superhero game.
yeah, add it to the list.
Add it to the list. We have the list. Yeah. We started Marissa and I and some friends of hers have started
another masks
game.
Because we absolutely cannot get enough of that.
Apparently we can't get enough masks eventually. Especially after seeing the next Spider-Verse movie, which we saw twice.
We gotta wrap around the masks here too.
Yeah.
Wrap back around.
We do need to wrap back around to it.
We should eventually play masks again, but maybe let's start a new game of masks. It's been too long.
Yep, but we'll get to it.
There's too many games.
Too many games. Too little time.
And we have to be gods after this. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And then Cities Without Number will be out pretty soon.
Oh, well,
so.
warnings then. I'm mildly considering peanut butter to be the thing I'm the noble of.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Also, something like a grocery store angle. We should be the grocery gods.
I'm somewhere between peanut butter and
Your
dreams.
imperator is Whole Foods, like.
Yeah, I'm somewhere between something as ridiculous as peanut butter and then dreams. Like something is.
That they have that at Trader Joe's. We're good.
Yep. So.
All right. Well.
Just a warning.
I'll just I'll
it's
start
really
burning
useful
everything
if
that
I
I've
start
prepped.
going down the path of like applying the properties. Like I can stuff things in jars. Like it's really useful.
Like
You're gonna be
people
chock
down when they
full
get
of
them
nuts.
sticky.
and people's good intentions, you could shove them in a peanut butter jar.
Yeah.
And have a delicious, nutritious spread.
Okay, we need someone to play the god of allergies, and then that's a devious combo.
And what would peanut butter allergy? That'd be I guess that's a domain.
I hope you
God, there's so much weirdness that goes on with figuring out where those abilities come from in
Yeah.
Nobilis. Okay.
But that's
Cool.
why I'm giving
That's
you a
not my
warning.
job to figure out. It's yours.
That's true. That's true. Okay. But we're not playing Nobilis right now. We're playing Pathfinder, and we were seeing if you guys die because none of you guys have died yet. Not for lack of trying, though.
What are you talking about? We're fine.
We've had an essential character death that is
Death
what was
of
your last
morale.
character's name? The death of morale.
Yep.
I mean, some people just don't deal well with walking into basements with crazy people, and Erasmus and Thorvald decided to leave.
Yeah, they prefer to be the
Erasmus was cool
craziest
with it.
people in any room they're in.
Who's
And
crazy people? We're doing reasonable things.
Yeah, we're-
Absolutely.
once you
Listen, we're all
started the
very
downtime rules
sane.
and realized how little money you get from that, this does seem more reasonable after that.
Only because you wouldn't let me have a honeypot confessional booth.
That is true. This is true.
Something about it being
still would have gotten the same
entrapment.
amount of money.
Yes. Something about entrapment and not legally authorized yet.
Listen, it's
God
a
said it
great
was
way.
real.
It's a great way to make money in Crusader Kings. You find people's secrets, you blackmail them, and then you could get a trait that's like, "Hey, I have a hook on you. Give me money for the hook," and it's like money machine.
Yeah, you just need to find a secret
Just gonna
from
throw
the
him in
mayor.
jail.
You just need to like start with
I'm just
him.
gonna throw him in jail. And that's it. That was the whole trap.
Perfect.
To imprison the whole town.
But you guys have rested now after being mercilessly beaten near to death by some like ghoul-like creatures called Morlocks.
Yeah, who set up the Morlocks?
What do you mean?
Set them up?
Yeah, who let us walk into the Morlocks? Who's responsible?
I mean, the answer to that is whatever
whoever
the
opened
Nitflit
the door.
always. The Nitflit, it's their
The
fault.
Mitflits, because they opened the door that you told them to open. It's their fault.
Yes.
Oh,
We
did
can
lose
just
our-
blame Thorvald. That's all. He's
That's
the
a good
scapegoat
point.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
never
He's a
mind. I'm
great-
on this train.
He's a great
Yeah.
scapegoat. Speaking of Thorvald, do we have our door opener extraordinaire?
He's now been civilized and been taught about economics, so he's going to ask for this thing called money in return.
No, this is
Hmm.
penance for his crimes.
I think he's being protected by nature.
Yeah,
now.
the druids will try to intervene on his behalf and, stop you from forcefully taking him.
I mean, I will actively nominate our new, lackey Red.
Your
to
new
open the
fungal
doors.
companion.
Yeah.
Companion, lackey, same diff.
Mushrooms can't get curses. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, mushrooms can't be cursed because they're already cursed.
The
Exactly. So they can
It's
open all
an
the
awful lot
doors.
like racism.
Someone took
I mean,
away
it's
our
not so
other
much
door
race.
opener.
This is
Oh,
the
pick
new.
on the tiny mushroom man.
It means they'll shoot over your head. You'll be fine.
Yes, they'll never expect a tiny mushroom to open the door.
God, there's going to be so much PvP in this now because I'm just going to grab the elf and throw him in the room.
Missile.
Opening the door with the elf.
No, you don't need to open the door. He's a barbarian. Elf goes through the
That's
door.
opening it. Yes.
Yeah. Is it still one action? It's still one action.
Yeah, one action. You threw the door. Two actions. So one action to open it.
Well,
one to throw. That's
given
too
that-
many.
About that.
Given that the elf is a
legitimately-
creature, it's grapple first, then throw.
Also, legitimately, the second floor is so moldy, the doors are so swollen with moisture, that it's actually 2 actions to open them unless you're trained in athletics, which is not a thing I realized until now.
Oh,
So
I
it might
am-
actually sometimes be
Oh.
faster to throw someone through a door.
I
I
am
also
trained in
am.
athletics. I'm
Don't
very
mind.
rough.
You can still
That's
open
like
it, it just takes a
my
bit longer
jam.
if you are not trained.
Huh. Yes, I am too.
Oh. My bear is trained in athletics. He can open
Oh,
the
the
door.
dwarf is the only one who doesn't join us for the morning calisthenics routine.
No, I'm trained in athletics.
Okay, so you all are,
everyone
so it doesn't matter.
here-
Perfect.
So every morning, everyone, including the bear,
Yeah.
does
Joins
a
you for like...
calisthenics routine.
Yep. Okay.
The old wizard would never participate when we were doing this before.
No.
He's just being, you're doing great.
Yeah, Red's
Good
already
job.
so much better at this whole teamwork thing.
Yeah, this is how you build camaraderie. Push
Right?
'em.
It's a team building exercise. We bench press one another.
But in like a tower.
Yeah. Everybody lifts at once, and then the tower gets
Whoever's
like
the
twice
weakest
as
tries
tall.
wants to bench press the mushroom man.
Now I'm just having fun imagining your bear doing that.
Yeah.
Got a little sweatband on.
So you guys have rested and presumably returned back to the dungeon.
Yep.
Are you going straight back to not exactly where you left, but straight back down to the floor that you left?
Yeah, let's at least go to the floor, I think. Assuming that there's nothing untoward or that we have noticed has moved on the first
Not
floor.
on no, there is not.
How living is this dungeon by design, if you don't mind my asking?
So in the box, it depends on the floor. To be
Okay.
honest, the later ones tend to be more living, and more reactive. But there's a lot of information that it gives to allow the GM to add more reactivity. so I have a lot of context for why I know why everything is where it is, which is also helps so I know why and when it will change. Also, I forgot about the scorpion. I was wrong. Poking around the first floor, you realize that giant scorpion that you left before has now broken out of the area that it was stuck in, smashing through some of the wooden pillars, blocking the way into the main area. And now it seems to be wandering around the dungeon first floor itself, looking for food. Currently, with what I would assume to be a scorpion's diet, which is obviously predatory, it is probably feasting on some of the bug and mitflit corpses that you guys left there. Though, yeah.
Yeah, that thing should not be left in our back.
Be a good
Besides,
test encounter to see how
we're a
everything
level
works.
higher than it. We can have no problems.
I would also say on the walk over, Rogar has to go. All right. Do we call you Red Hot? Do we call you Lactarius? Do we call you Lact?
Just
Red?
call me Red.
Okay, Red. Don't freak out, and I will like morph into my half bear, half dwarf form. You cool with this?
I served with a bunch of druids before this. That's nothing.
I'm not. All right. You know, potato. We're good.
Perfect. So you guys have found the scorpion. I guess my question is: are you fighting it straight up, or are you trying to get a sneak up to it and attack? It is currently kind of in the main area, rummaging around. You can try to sneak past it straight to the stairs down to the second floor. You can try to sneak attack it, or you can just yell and charge.
Can we see it?
potentially see the map?
Yeah.
Yes, but I haven't placed you on the map specifically at this point.
Fair enough.
Can we see it
yeah.
before it sees us?
That is why I'm checking.
Oh, I was gonna just hunt prey immediately because
Okay.
it just go, you're mine.
Also, like to eyeball the scorpion. Well, that's.
I
the
think you
first act
can
of the
already
combat.
hunt prey it because you have seen signs around of it. Like you will have seen basically tracks all over the place from it since it escaped the confinement.
Basically, can we get a ready to action off before combat actually starts?
That is not usually a thing in this game. Actually, you'd just be starting initiative with stealth.
Yeah.
Let's start initiative with stealth, except I would like to instead jump without hiding and just start with athletics.
I mean,
That's a
wouldn't
bigger
that be
number.
acrobatics?
Nope, it's a standing long jump. It's not acrobatic at all. It is.
I'm
more
confused as to what you're
obnoxious.
trying to do.
I'm trying to roll initiative with athletics instead of stealth because I'm not good at stealth.
And
Well,
You can roll with perception.
What is there a skill that allows us to set up the fight before we engage? I think is the
yeah, setting up how is it depends.
meaning like get into positions, things like that without attracting the scorpion.
Yes, you would. That would basically be stealth. You would basically start wherever you want to be within the area if you succeed. You wouldn't have a prepared action, but you would have a lot more freedom for where you start the fight at.
I'm good with stealth.
For those who want to stealth, if you don't want to stealth, you can kind of hide further back until the fight starts and then run in.
As much as I don't want to nerf hunt prey, does that count as the first action? Or...
No, hunt prey, specifically it says you must be able to be tracking the prey during exploration as the last qualifier. So you specifically can hunt prey in advance even without seeing or hearing it if there are tracks around, and there are.
That's useful.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll just stealth into wherever we end up wanting to be.
Okay.
Me too.
You're stealthing as well? Okay, because just a heads up, that you get a +2 to perception bonuses. Oh, when you seek your
Does that
prey.
count?
Oh, sorry, I'm
I was
wrong.
gonna say-
It's just when you seek.
Yeah, because like if they
yeah,
try to
no.
hide from me, then I can like go, I see him, and then shoot him.
Okay.
Can I use athletics to jump close to him?
What about busting through the door?
Or, yeah, just
Well,
there
it's
isn't
not
actually a door
in a
between it, no.
Oh, well,
I cannot conceive of athletics helping in this way. If you were busting through a door, I actually would let you use athletics, but there's no door.
All right. Can God guide me to where I need to go with religion?
God, guide me.
I think you're gonna have to stick with perception here.
It's the same roll for religion.
Okay. Oh, it's same. Yeah.
You can
roll your-
headcanon that
throw
then,
your
but the
You can
actual roll
headcanon
is
it.
perception.
Yes. Okay.
It's God telling me what to do. These
so
eyes are closed.
Everyone who is sneaking, please make a stealth check. This will be used for your initiative, whether or not you are seen, but it will also determine whether or not it sees you.
So not just initiative
should we-
and stealth, but an actual stealth check?
Make a stealth check, yeah. This is basically, you're using it for initiative either way. If you succeed and beat its perception, you get to where you want to be when the combat starts, and if
Okay.
you don't, then you don't.
Are we hidden rolling this or just rolling it out in the open?
You'll find out immediately, and just roll it out in the open for this case, because you'll
Fair
find
enough.
out as soon as it sees you.
19, 20, 10.
And this creature's perception is
Bigger than 10.
10 plus, yeah, something. So
Could be -5. So
it could be -5.
If it's a predator, I don't think it
It's
has a -5.
Rogar is not able to stealth and get where he wants to be in time. However, both Calith and Lactarius are. So I will move you to the map here. I will move the stream to the map here. And then the scorpion, I think you guys can see it. That's very, very good. It's just around the corner from you, Hagen.
And is this all rough and
All
difficult
of
terrain?
the rock rubble covered areas is still difficult terrain, just a heads up.
Ugh.
And I will roll for perception for initiative for the that's not there we go. For the scorpion.
We can
He's-
get to where we want to go. How much do I want to push that?
And then
You could, if you wanted to, be
I'm actually
here and then
wondering,
come around the corner.
That makes most sense to me.
okay.
As
Yeah.
opposed to,
I
I
thought-
start right here, which is...
Yeah.
Start back here.
I started backstab
Yeah,
range.
you could be like right behind this wall over here.
If you want to be on the other side of the wall, yeah.
Why'd you hit my keyboard, dummy? Gee.
Hey, I'll take
My
that.
cat literally hit my keyboard and put on caps lock.
We have Hagen, Lactarius, Calith. We need Rogar, Bang. Well, actually, Bang doesn't get his own initiative. Sorry, Bang.
No, yeah. Here, I could put my own. When I get 10.
I got it.
Yeah.
It's in there.
You crit your religion roll. Your perceptive religion roll.
I think we're good. Sort. Hagen, you are ready to run in. You know they're going to get seen, at least one of them, and you were right.
yeah.
The scorpion
God has
turns
commanded
around
you.
towards. Yeah, the scorpion turns around, senses Rogar, and Bang next to you. And it, I don't know, giant scorpion sounds don't ever make sense. Let's say it hisses, not completely unsnake-like.
What sound
It
does a
clickety
scorpion
clacks.
make?
Oh yeah, it click.
Oh yeah, it goes.
Yeah.
Like whenever you try to use some tongs, you have to click them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maracas, you know.
Yeah, I'm picturing the old like claymation scorpion. It just sounds like a rattlesnake for absolutely no reason.
Yeah. Looks like you moved for your first action.
Yeah. And then that's supposed to roll intimidation. God, I need to fix this. I want one button. To
I
do
have
it.
bad news. It is
Hmm.
35 feet away from you, not 30.
Can only move 4 squares, so square number 5.
Perfect. Second move and then third action stink eye.
No, I have 25 feet of movement, and I moved 4 squares to get to there. So instead, I'll move 1 closer.
Just a sec. Okay. I will allow that in this case because the square is less than half covered with the difficult terrain. But
I also thought it was leaving difficult terrain was.
I think it's entering. I don't know. It's fine this time.
And then I'll roll my intimidation check.
Against its will DC, which is 10 plus its will modifier. Okay. The scorpion, you cannot tell if it is easily scared or not. It doesn't backing away from you though.
It did not work. Anyway, I raised my shield. I've done 3 actions.
Oh, also you take a -4 penalty if it doesn't understand your language or doesn't speak
No,
your
I
language.
don't.
He
No, I
has
don't.
a feat.
I have a feat for that.
Oh, okay, perfect,
It's also normally a 2-action activity.
nice.
Everyone
I have a-
understands the mom
Yeah.
look.
Yeah,
I have a feat that makes it a 1-action activity, and they don't need to understand me. I just have to be able to see them.
perfect. You still have an action, I believe.
I raise my shield.
Okay, Prince Caliph. You can hear the legs of the scorpion moving as it turns around towards Hagen. What do you do?
I'll shoot it with Produce Flame from behind and go into Arcane Cascade.
Okay. Roll to hit it. All right. Your fire hits against its thick insectoid plating and dissipates without seeming to do any effect.
It won't notice me. There was someone in front. It's fine.
It's
Lactarius,
a dumb animal.
what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and well, let's just see what happens if I don't. Sudden charge, which allows me to double move and strike.
Perfect. Right up to there.
You can sudden charge while burrowing.
Yeah, it's great.
So cool.
Yes.
And strike. Oh, what am I doing with this? It's flat-footed because it hasn't acted yet, correct?
I believe that's only for rogues, I think was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Surprise action
It doesn't
first.
have a reaction because it hasn't acted yet. I think that's all it does for anyone else.
Okay. Well then, I guess we'll just fucking hit the bastard.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 hits, cracking through its armor.
7.
Perfect.
That shouldn't be bludgeoning damage. That should be something else. Hang
Slashing,
on.
I think.
Yeah.
Still 7.
Or slashing. Realistically, it's slashing / bludgeoning, but it might just be slashing in Pathfinder.
Yeah. Only I get piercing and bludgeoning damage here.
I mean, yeah, it's a sword against a plated scorpion. That's you're hitting it with a metal stick.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And my third action.
Isn't sudden charge a 2 action? Oh, it's part of it is, but it's part of the melee. Okay, yeah.
Haven't quite figured this out yet. You know what? Fuck it. Let me try. It's at a -5. But
Yeah. You hit last time. That's an athletics roll. What was
yes,
your
that was
attempt?
to grapple.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Wait, as a small creature, can you grapple a large?
Yep, because I'm a Titan wrestler. I
Yep.
can
Yeah.
grapple up to 2 sizes larger than me.
Yep. Which means which is this. It is this or smaller, yeah, because it's a large creature and you're small.
I'm imagining like a baby, like a toddler, grappling like a bear.
Basically. Unfortunately, a 13 is not enough to keep hold of it. And the scorpion is going to react in turn.
Frantically trying to grab onto the claws and just keep them shut.
Yeah. So it is going to try to grab you in return with one of its pincers, swinging at you as an attack. What's your AC? 19, I think?
19.
Perfect. It hits you with its pincer, dealing 8 slashing damage, and using its second action, automatically grabbing you. For its third action, the creature is going to start crushing you with its pincer. Please make a fortitude save.
21.
All right. You are able to resist part of the crushing damage. You only take 5 bludgeoning damage, but it's a guaranteed
Damn.
hit. That is the scorpion's turn. Rogar.
I hunter's aim. So it's a strike, gains +2 bonus to attack. Pew! 22.
Okay. 22 hits.
And then my precision damage, so 3 plus 1.
You deal 4 damage to the creature.
And my third action is reload.
Okay. Keeping Bang away from this thing.
Yeah, Bang is just rolling around in the dirt because he likes the dirt.
Perfect. Hagen, what do you do? You can see your mushroom friend, your new mushroom friend, is being grabbed
Eaten
and is
on?
not having a good time.
Hmm.
Not
So
terrible.
when you're grabbed, can you still count for flanking? Because I don't see anything that says
I
no.
think you can.
As long as flat-footed or immobilized doesn't take away
Oh,
flanking.
well, check and mobilized. I think we haven't had flat-footed, but...
Yeah, I think you can do that still.
Yeah, it just says you can't be under any effects that prevent you from attacking, and you must both have the enemy within reach.
Yep.
If you're wielding a reach weapon, you use your reach with that weapon for this purpose.
Then yeah, I
Perfect.
think that sweet still counts.
Okay. I would like to continue my intense stare at the scorpion as I cast the daze spell.
Perfect. So it deals mental damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. It makes a will save. Perfect. The creature succeeds by a larger than it should margin on its will save with a natural 18.
Oh my god.
Because the
This
dice...
game fucking hates us.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to be strategic. I'm trying to... This had a chance to stun it.
Yeah, no,
So
that
you would
was a
be
good choice,
released.
but then the dice cast you down.
Said no.
Alright, how hurt... I don't even have 2 actions.
You have 1 action remaining.
Stink eye, stink eye.
I don't think you can do that against the same creature
Can
multiple
I? I think
times.
it's immune for like 24 hours.
If it succeeds, yeah.
What was that?
Each individual creature is immune to an intimidation check from the same source.
Meteor attempts to memorialize it for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
No, 10 minutes.
If this fight goes for 10 minutes, I could try to
I
stink eye
hope
again.
it doesn't.
I don't think
No.
I've got 10 minutes in me.
All right, 1 action left.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just get closer and hope I don't die. It's an amazing
Perfect.
strategy.
Kalith, you're an Arcane Cascade stance. What do you do?
I start by moving into flanking range.
Perfect. As you move into that final square, you trigger this creature's attack of opportunity because it
Oh.
has reach,
Sure.
which means that as you move from the 10 feet away to the 5 feet away in this version of the game, that I believe triggers the score. It whips.
Attack of opportunities trigger
So
on incoming movement? That's interesting.
It was when you use a move action, make a range attack, or leave a square during a move action that it is using. So, I think it's when you're in range and you switch squares. Is my read of that.
Okay.
It makes
well,
sense because you're moving within its
Yeah,
control with
it's
the
because it
tail.
is reach that this is so
Oh.
difficult. Yeah.
Oh, but it's awful.
Yep. The scorpion. It swings around with its scorpion stinger right at you.
Ow.
What's your AC?
18.
It hits you for 9 piercing damage, and as its venom is injected into your body, please make a fortitude save.
Beautiful. Okay.
4 more days of
That's why I
town.
went for the front.
Oh!
Oh, no.
So bad.
So
What was
you
this, guys?
immediately
For
jump to
normal
stage 2. You're going to take
Mhm.
14 poison damage, and
Are you down?
My HP.
you're also with people 1.
Save the day.
Also, you're in serious danger because the poison's going to keep damaging you every round.
Oh, no.
Poison! oh, it might be gone sooner than we think.
Character ready.
Not perfectly, but
Okay.
all right.
Oh, sure, we'll take it. We're a level higher than it. We'll just hit. We'll go ahead and test our strength on the scorpion. What could go wrong? No, let's not bypass it and go straight down the stairs. What are we thinking?
Lactarius, what do you do?
Attacking is a manipulate action, correct?
I'm actually don't think it is.
Okay, so I can attack not having to make that flat check.
Also, I'll check, but I think it is not. Yeah, hold on. Handouts, actions, basic actions, strike.
Oh.
It is not a manipulate. It's just the attack tag.
Okay, so while you're grabbed, you can still beat the shit out of whoever's grabbing you.
Yes, it's restrained that you suddenly can't. But so
Okay.
it's grabbing you
But-
kind of like around the legs, but not your arms are still free.
An escape is not an attack, correct? So I could try to escape without the -5 if I hit first.
I believe so.
Escape
here
is
it
an attack.
Oh, it is an attack. You're right.
Escape
Oh,
forceful
shit.
action. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Is escape manipulate? Since
No,
you got
it's
it up?
also just attack.
Okay, so I want to escape first because I don't want to be auto hit again. That seems shitty.
Fair.
That's just an athletics check.
That is just an athletics or acrobatics. Let me check that part.
Yes.
Okay.
It uses your unarmed attack modifier.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, you could choose unarmed attack modifier, acrobatics, or athletics.
Yeah, and I know you're athletics,
Oh.
so probably that.
Yep. Okay, so we'll do that and get a 9. So that's cool.
Let me check the thing for escape because I think there is a thing that happens if you critically fail.
I will suggest hero points because I managed
Yes.
to. I'm a little
Oh,
too late
yeah.
on mine, but
Yeah, good
Um,
idea. Good idea. Let me hero point that.
Yeah, because the critical
Oh,
failure
yeah.
means you can't attempt to escape again until your next turn.
Oh yeah, fuck that. All right, hero point. Athletics again. Ha,
Okay, you're
okay.
free.
20. Thank
Wait.
you.
I think you're free.
I think.
You need a 21. If it's 10 plus its athletic score, it has an 11, which means you needed a 21. Let's see, check. Yeah, the athletics DC will be 21. It's not enough.
Motherfucker. All right. Well, I'll have to do this.
Okay.
Get my 4 temporary hit points as I start to rage. Poisonous. It's probably not immune to that. You know what? I'm gonna make it a draconic rage because that's more damage and it doesn't cost me anything. And I shall second strike.
All right. So -5 penalty, but
With
you
a crit.
natural nice. All right.
nice.
Critical damage. 18 slashing damage.
Does that
4 of
include-
that is acid.
That includes well, the acid is also doubled, isn't it, on a crit?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
sorry. It's 8 more of acid because I didn't toggle that on.
Okay.
If it's doubled.
So 26 total acid damage. This thing is still alive, but it is severely injured. You're still grabbed by it, so it's not the pincer that you hit. Do you just hit it like right in the like eyes with your?
Yeah, I'm just stabbing like right between its eyes, trying to pierce his brain.
Perfect. It's heavily injured and thrashing about. That was only your second action, or is it an action to rage? It's an action to rage. Okay.
Yeah, extra rage.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all 3.
Then on its turn, the scorpion is going to. Yeah. So it's going to firstly. Constrict you. Please make another fortitude save.
Rogar needs to
25.
kill
Okay.
it next
You only
turn.
take 3 bludgeoning damage. Then it's going to, and think it has to spend an action to release you, basically. No, it's a free action.
Yeah.
At least releasing an item is a free action. So then it's going to release you. It like grabs you and kind of like tosses you down. Turns around and it's going to try and double move away because it's a scorpion and it's die.
I am going to follow up to my speed with no escape.
Excellent. It moved 25. What is its movement speed?
Oh, Caleb's down. I
Oh,
forgot.
its movement speed is 40. Okay. So it is
Does it-
gonna.
Difficult terrain?
Actually, that's true. Hold on. Let me move back. Yeah, this is, difficult terrain does matter for this. It's not immune to that. So. That's actually 10. Actually, a total of 25. 30. That's 40 there. And then it's going to spend another 40 running away. That's its turn. It is basically almost dying and now just running away from you guys.
Let's not. I don't think we need to chase. Do we need to chase it?
I
Rogar.
think I can get up to here anyway.
Okay. Oh, wait, I can see it. Barely. Okay.
Okay, it's
I'm
gonna
gonna-
have. Yeah, you can
First,
see it barely.
first action move. Just
gonna
to
have
get.
very good cover against you. +4
Don't
AC.
you have like a precise shot thing?
Wait, hold on. I'm not. Fuck. I trying to. My precise shot gives me +2 to the attack.
Doesn't it mean you ignore? Does it ignore
Hold on, let me
cover?
see precision.
Yeah, it's gonna have +4 AC against you because this is legitimately an arrow slit, so it's gonna be greater cover.
Ignore your play's concealed condition.
Concealed is not
It's
the
not-
same as cover
yeah.
in this case.
So it'd be a -2 total.
You're still gonna have the +4 AC. The concealed would be if you're like due to darkness or mist or other things like that. I think.
Right here, but my hunter's aim, I get +2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a net minus.
Yes,
minus
that's
2.
correct.
I'll go for it.
Okay.
25
25
-2,
hits.
23.
Yep, that hits.
For
damage.
white, but it's precision.
2 damage. Way to double that damage.
Perfect.
Nice.
It is. You graze it, which is still an amazing shot, but it does not hit anywhere vital. The creature is still alive, if struggling. Hagen,
will
if-
reload.
Okay, Hagen, you're up, and you can see Caliph is on the ground, probably convulsing from the poison. I'm so sorry, Marissa.
I double move up to the stinky elf. Are you dead?
0 hit points and poisoned and actively taking damage every round from that poison.
Can I stabilize you?
I don't think stabilize. Would it be
You
whatever
remove
the
the
thing is to
dying
remove
condition.
poison?
It's not used to remove poison, though.
It's removed
Yeah.
from
How
who's
does-
dying. She would
I will-
immediately start dying again on her turn because of the poison.
How
And
does
there's a different one for remove poison, isn't there?
There's treat poison or something like that, I believe.
Yeah, so
Assisted recovery.
so here we go. When you're first exposed to the affliction, make a saving throw. Crit fail is why you started at stage 2 instead of 1. You should be able to make an assisted recovery. Hold on. That's usually from persistent
treating-
damage.
Treating poison, attempt a medicine check against the poison's DC as long as you have a healer's tools in your
okay.
hand.
What'd you say, Indigo?
Yeah,
I
it's a
have
skill
one.
trained action.
Oh.
That's why it's under skill trained actions.
Oh, nice.
So if
Medicine
you are
check
trained in
time.
medicine and have healer's tools, make a medicine check. It's 1 action.
Yeah. So Hagen reaches into a pocket somewhere and pulls out a handful of herbs and just like shoves them unsterilely into the wound.
Perfect. So as a
Pointed
heads
the wound
up,
to go. It's illegal.
the effect of this action is it'll give Caliph a bonus to the next save against the poison. Which
Yeah, you got herbs in your wound.
Perfect. Against the poison's DC, what is the poison's DC? That is good. You grant +2 to Kaliph's next save against the poison.
Good luck.
Okay.
You're next. That's my whole turn.
Caliph, at the beginning of your
Uh,
turn,
Don't I move to before when the creature that
it was
took
on
me
your
down?
own
was?
turn. It was
on your own.
It was on your own turn, so you don't actually move because
Oh,
it's
really?
well, it's intended to make sure that you get a full
Okay.
round of everyone acting before you
Fair
have
enough.
to roll, and that is still
And it
happening.
did it as a reaction on your turn.
In which
Um,
case,
You got 2 rolls to make.
Action.
A fortitude save with a +2 bonus against the poison, and a death save.
All right. Well, let's start with that fortitude save, which that did not include the +2, but somehow I don't think it
That
worked.
is not
anyways.
enough, which is bad. You might have to start channeling healing spells to keep Caliph alive. Let me check something real quick.
Okay. Well, we're getting
Hero
real
point, hero
familiar with
point.
the dying rules.
It might be
Well,
worth hero pointing. If you have
I
more
might
than
hero
one.
point to get back to stable if I
Yes,
need to.
that's
Oh,
what I was about
that's
to
true.
say. If you have more than one
Well-
hero point, it's worth hero pointing. If you only have one, save it for stabilizing.
So what is the interaction going on here? Because if stabilize removes the dying condition entirely, it doesn't matter what level it's at, it just goes away.
Correct. However, if the poison is going after the stabilize, then she'll immediately start dying again.
Okay.
Because every time you get, I think, damage when you're down, it ups the dying.
Or dying. It ups
On
the
a
dying.
failed... Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Right, but as long as you
Stages.
stabilize every round, it's only ever going to get to dying 2.
Yeah, but if you stabilize every round,
Let me check that. Dying, I thought you get a... Because you get a penalty every time you stabilize from dying, I thought.
Anytime you lose a dying condition, you gain the wounded 1 condition.
if
Yeah.
you lose the dying condition, yeah.
Yeah, and stabilizing loses the dying condition.
So you'll get... So, yes, it's still going to be bad. Okay.
Okay.
So, firstly, taking damage while dying. If you take damage if you already have the dying condition, increase it by 1 or 2 if it's from a critical hit or critical failure.
So straight increase it by 1 now. So
increase
right
it
now
by
it's
1
dying
now.
2. And then we do the death roll.
Yes, the poison stage has increased to stage 3, which doesn't actually do anything meaningful to you, other than increase the dying stage right now. But it's going to be harder to. It's going to take longer to cure because you have to work it all the way back from stage 3 down to stage 2 down to stage 1 to nothing.
Right. Okay. I don't have a way to put on poison, so I'm just going to do the dying roll. Was that a straight D10?
It's a straight D20.
Ah, yeah. 10. It was 10 plus dying. No, it's 10 plus wounded.
I think it is 10 plus wounded.
It's 10 plus wounded is the DC, so you're
Okay, then it is
it's a failure.
10 for 10. I have 0 wounded. I haven't been.
It's 10, but you're dying. Hold on. I think it's an
Is it
11
10 plus
by
dying
base.
or 10 plus wounded? Is the
It's
question.
10 plus dying, but when you go down,
in which
your
case, yes,
dying
that's
increases by your wounded, which is why it can get worse.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, that's a fail. I'm 1 away from dead, but I'm not dead yet, and if I have to, I will then hero point it then, so...
You are at dying 3, yes. 1 from
Yeah.
the initial going down, 1 from failing just now, and 1 from the poison. Okay.
You'd think we'd be familiar with the dying rules at this point.
I'm so sorry.
So do we just run?
Deadly.
Do we just run that again? It's
That depends if anyone else is doing anything. To the scorpion is like Locteris. Are you chasing after the scorpion or doing anything? I don't know.
yeah. I'd at least get to a spot where I can see where it's at.
Okay.
I
You
can't.
can now.
I can't actually give chase. Like it's got too much speed if it's going to continue to run. So.
Okay. Yeah, the scorpion is going to keep scuttling around behind the building then on its turn. Rogar, it is your turn.
Well.
I give
wait a
chase.
minute.
Oh,
Hang on, sorry, 1 second. I just remembered the charging strike thing that I can do.
Okay, let me move the.
So I could get up to it and attempt to hit it.
Dead, right?
Give it a shot. It's so close.
It does look almost dead.
Oh, I think I could see through your token.
Oh, can everyone have access
Yeah.
to Lactarius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I thought things looked a little brighter than they should have.
We're all seeing too much about Lactarius.
14 to hit, probably not enough.
Unfortunately, not. How's this?
Now I
Yeah,
can't
there
see
we
it.
go. Suddenly Lactarius is gone.
Oh,
I have no
sorry,
vision.
I removed it from everyone. I need to add it to just Zen. There we go.
Okay, I'm good.
And then the scorpion's going to run away. It's going to just triple move. It's getting a heck out of here after what you did to it before. It is not it's not mechanically scared of you, but it is narratively scared of you.
It is
15,
terrified
20,
of the
25.
Don't worry, I'm coming around the backside.
Okay, Rogar, what do you do?
Move. Can I get between all of these squares so it's not difficult terrain like that?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay. I have 20. Okay. Move 1.
Okay.
Move 2. Oh, didn't want to close the door on myself.
Yeah,
and
I
then
assume the door's ajar because you guys left
5,
it open,
10,
probably.
15, 20, because I can't grab my token.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect.
There. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'll avenge you!
Hagen, you're up to Kaleth. They're not doing so well despite your treatments. You can attempt to treat them again. You can also heal them, whatever you want to do.
I would like to 2-action heal.
Okay. Roll a d8 plus 8.
Wasting a spell slot on the elf again. 15
15.
hit points.
I mean, wasting versus cleric.
You eat up all of the heals in the whole party. Everyone else I could do with a nice big group heal spell, but the fragile little elf gets murdered every other day.
Okay,
You
you
know,
There's
have
it's
more
like
50
blood
hit
on the
points.
ground than there
wrong,
is in your
but-
body.
All right.
I'll then take more potent herbs and shove them in other wounds.
All right. Roll a medicine check.
These ones sting a bit.
Unfortunately,
16.
a 16 is not enough. These are too potent. Kayla's fragile elf body cannot handle them.
Constitution.
You can handle your strongest herbs.
So Caleb, you'll be, you're conscious, firstly, and
good.
I will check if you roll for the poison itself at the beginning or end of your turn.
I don't think you get
Afflictions,
wounded, though. You're not wounded because there was magic healing.
I think
I'm wounded
that's
one because I
true.
came back from dying.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's just
Whenever you
anytime
come
you
back from
lose.
Not magic
But I'm
healing.
not dying anymore,
Good,
so
good.
it's just wounded.
So,
Exactly.
It's game that goes,
yeah,
kill me.
you have level 1 wounded right now.
Oh, magic
Yeah.
healing doesn't stop it?
No, that you were thinking about the blood vampire thing.
Oh, yeah. That one had the magic healing thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so conditions from affliction, stages, here we go. It doesn't say beginning or end of turn, but because if this was just a full round, you would have taken the poison in the middle of your turn. I think let's treat it as the end for now until I figure that out. So you can take your turn.
Okay.
You are prone,
Yeah.
but you are conscious.
The most useful thing to try and do with the turn is probably stop myself from dying and taking that damage
It's a
again.
good use of your turn, I agree.
Just trying to figure out what will do that. I'm seeing assisted recovery, but I don't know that I can assist my own recovery.
You could try to treat your own wounds, I think. Hold on.
Yeah, you could
Are
rearrange
you trained in
the-
medicine?
No.
Okay. I'm not sure if there is much you can do directly that will help you. You could ask for, let me check assist. Aid is an action and reaction. It is skill check or attack rolls, not saving throws. You could try to heal more if you have a healing potion. That would probably help. Now that you are conscious, you are aware that you are enfeebled 2 right now.
Oh, good. Okay, and actually I do have a healing potion, so now that I'm conscious, that does seem like a good idea.
One to stand up, one to pour the potion, one to drink it.
How far can a person crawl?
Half speed, I think.
That's from the old version. I don't know if that's... Here we go. Crawl, 1 action. 5 feet, specifically and only always. According to the crawl action under basic actions.
That makes babies
It
very
hasn't run
fast.
further, so we know it's somewhere around that
They
corner.
probably are. I think I've heard parents complain about how fast they can crawl.
Well, just they have a 5-foot crawl speed. They get that's 15 feet every 3 seconds for like a 1-year-old. That's a sprinter.
It's a fast baby.
Marissa, what are you doing?
I am debating shooting this sucker.
Oh my god! If you, I might.
I
shoot
just
you.
don't know if that 5 feet is going to allow me to actually see it or not. So it's a bit of a risk. I think that second corner is going to mean no. So no, I should probably not do that.
Also, it's moved since you last saw it.
Yeah. And I don't know where it is. I was unconscious. So we'll go with, we'll pull out the healing potion and actually use it.
Perfect.
For action 1 and 2. And I suppose for action 3, standing up seems effective.
Okay, I think a healing potion is a D8 of healing.
Okay, 5.
What's your total hit points?
23?
And you're a fighting character?
Yes.
Because I'm at 32 and I am not a fighter.
Magus is a Gish character, so they're glass cannons.
They are so glassy.
Uh-huh.
All right, you heal for 5 more hit points, Kayla, at the end of your turn.
So I'm at 20, yep.
Please
I'm
make a fortitude
standing.
save.
Okay.
You're standing for now.
You
22?
succeed. The poison goes down to stage 2. If you succeed... Hold on. I need to keep this open all the time. That's the initial saving throw. Attempt a new saving throw. You reduce the stage by 1, but you're still subject to the effects of the new stage. Okay, so you're feeling better. You only take 16 poison damage and are enfeebled 1 instead of 2. But you're still up.
That would have put me down without the potion.
Yep.
I'm back to 4.
You're up, though. Also, the dice are still cruel because that's a 2d10 and I roll 2 8s.
Yeah, the dice are against us in this
Yeah.
game specifically.
Yeah, this game fucking hates us. I took my turn. I moved 3 times.
Okay, perfect. Oh, that could have been a thing. Scorpion should have reaction attacked you when you ran up to it last time. Oh well. It's too scared of you. It's too scared. Yep. It's gonna run away some more. Goes.
And I can't follow this time because it's not. I'm not.
You're not
next
5
to
feet
it.
to it. Yeah, Rogar.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You can see it.
I can barely see.
Yep.
Can I get in this like murder hole? Oh wait, no. I would. It's hard to tell what I can see from there because of the walls. So
Yeah.
can I get in the murder hole where I can see it?
Yes, if you take a movement, yes. Then you would not get the
Yeah.
penalty to attack it, so you just have the +2
Okay.
from hunt prey.
Okay. Well, that action that I take is 2 actions.
Oh, for the
so
aim, yeah.
yeah. So I just shoot at it.
So if you shoot at it from standing where you are, you wouldn't be in the murder hole, so it would still be the -4 penalty. If you use the extra move, because you only moved once now, right?
Yes.
If you stand in the murder hole, then you would ignore that.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just take the normal roll to hit rather than the -2 cumulatively I get.
Okay.
So I will shoot it. 22.
22.
Wait, and
Is that 22
+5.
in total? What is...
Yes.
Okay, that
Well,
includes...
yeah, so Hunter's Aim is a 2 action thing that gives me the +2 to hit, but it's 2 actions. So if I move to the murder hole, I can only shoot once, but I still
Okay.
get precision
So
because
yeah,
that's
because
my
it's
hunt prey.
+2 from your shot, +2 from hunt prey, and then -4, they negate each other. Is that right?
No. So hunt prey is just lets me have +2 to perception checks to seek them, right?
Okay.
And then lets me do extra stuff for different actions, right?
Okay.
So one of those things is Hunter's Aim, which would give me a +2 to hit for 2 actions. But because I'm moving to the murder hole, I'm just doing a basic
Oh,
roll.
you are moving
but I
to the murder
still,
hole. Okay.
yeah, but I still get the precision, which is not 1, it's 5
Perfect.
because I did it
Yeah,
before.
yeah. Perfect.
So it's 8 total damage.
Your shot hits, and the scorpion falls still. We're not out of initiative
So
yet, but the scorpion is
let's
dead.
just say I'm here because it makes sense. I'm leaning out.
Yep.
Wait, can I actually? Aha! I'm like that.
Perfect.
You just hear from down the hallway. I got him.
Yeah, just a crack, and then, next turn, Red is gonna run around the corner and see that it's Scorpion's not moving anymore. Hagen, you can see that Kalith is still very pale and sickly.
We're gonna move to more extreme healing methods. So I'm gonna grab Kalith by the scruff of his silly elf hair, and we're gonna cast healing again.
Okay. 1d8 plus 8 hit points.
And then I accidentally hit the repeat roll after I cast the spell, so I'm having to delete a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yep.
For 12 hit points.
12 hit points. Okay, you're at
Back to
16
16.
total. That is something, but
Yeah. And then I
Now
realized
you're-
the herbs aren't doing nearly enough to get the scorpion toxins out of you. So I draw a sterile-ish knife, and now that you have more blood, begin to bleed out the wound. So I stab you next to where the scorpion stabbed you, and hope that the blood washes out all the toxins.
well, you yell, you're a doctor, so you know what you're doing.
I'm a doctor. Stop squirming as I stab you in the leg.
Roll medicine.
21.
Okay, perfect. +2 to the save. Kalith, it's hopefully working, even if it's very painful.
Again, is there really anything I can do, or are we even still in combat with this thing?
We're not in
Your
combat,
life is.
but we are in initiative because your body is in combat with the poison. But that's the only reason.
The
Life
poison. The
universe.
poison for Kalith. Kalith's poison.
I
Okay,
cannot
is
think of
there
anything else you can do unless you have more
Anything
potions.
that can be done to buff that fortitude save, or is it just
Did it.
literally just do it?
I did it for you.
I know.
I
don't
cannot
there's
think of anything.
else. Other, like if we had an anti-venom, but
Yeah, but that would be being prepared.
yeah.
Alright, in which case I'll make the fortitude save and we'll add a 2 to it and hope. 14, 16.
That's not enough.
The DC 17.
Okay. Rerolling this endlessly. I don't know that a hero point
You
here is
take
actually
9
gonna help anything.
poison damage, which is way less bad than it could have been.
I'm not down again.
And it doesn't increase, right?
It does increase, but the enfeebled gets back up to 2. The damage doesn't increase though between these two
But
stages.
the poison was still at 2. Like
You failed. The poison stage increases to stage 3. Both of the stages you've been bouncing between do the same amount of poison damage per turn.
Okay, how do we get rid of the silly poison, or do we just
either-
let Kayla die?
So
Because
there's-
this seems
So
impossible.
there's the way this goes. Either you wait it out, and it will fade. It has a maximum duration. You do not know what it is,
Okay.
so you can try to find out if you want to. If anyone wants to seek knowledge about this, Caleb, if you'd like to, you can have done that since you don't have anything else for your turn.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, that would be a nature check or medicine.
Sure. Let's go medicine, because
Okay.
either one is the
Make
same in this case.
a secret.
Recall knowledge?
Recall knowledge. Hidden roll. Nature.
Beautiful. I'll be able to
2.
tell you something. Okay, blind one roll. Medicine.
The
And
API isn't
even on
working.
a failure,
Hold
I
on.
know
The
something.
API wasn't running.
Okay.
I'll need you to make that again in a sec. Hold up.
Pathfinder is so
Technical
deadly. I don't
difficulty.
understand.
This This is insane. Yeah.
We like spent so long tinkering with these characters to make sure they actually work. They work, but all of the dice rolls want us to die.
Okay, try it now.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. And what is your bonus for your nature?
What? 0 on
Oh.
both medicine and nature,
Perfect.
hence the 0. But if I do fail, I still have the recall knowledge thing,
Okay.
so...
You can tell that this scorpion venom itself tends to run through your body quickly. You remember at some point in your long life reading about giant scorpions. The duration of this maximum is 6 rounds. That is not 6 instances of damage entirely. That is 7 instances of damage entirely. You have just finished and received your 4th one, because there's also the initial damage.
You're halfway there.
If they rolled max
Let me check if
when
I'm
they
correct on
made
that.
how many rounds?
No, it's not a roll. It's a flat amount. It
Oh.
is 6. 6 rounds specifically. Let me check one thing really quickly. Fail your initial save throw. Yep. So, yeah, no, it's 7 instances of damage from this poison in total. You have just received your 4th one. So if you can survive 3 more instances of damage from this poison, you will be good.
I doubt it. But I
You're just
guess
like,
we
keep
just
me alive
keep
for 18 more
rolling?
seconds.
18 more seconds, and then you'll be good.
How many more
Alright.
spells you got, cleric?
So, if I
Yeah.
think... Yeah,
I could command you to be better. Would that fix it?
I wish. Yep.
Right,
I
two
think
heal
I'm running
spells left.
I think I'm running this poison correctly. Looking at it,
Yep, you are. It's just bad.
it's just real bad. Yeah. Okay.
We should harvest this poison.
Absolutely, if I
Yes.
die, do it.
Oh, I mean, you have the scorpion. Doesn't matter if you die. They can still probably harvest it from the scorpion.
Fair enough.
Anybody trained in nature? That's probably what we need, right?
I think I
Um,
trained. Let me double check.
Red.
Yes,
Yeah, you come around
I
the corner,
moved.
you see the dead scorpion. Scorpion's
I'm
gone.
waving from the kill hole.
Yeah. Perfect. Are you Rogar up to anything else?
Can I squeeze out of the kill hole to get to the scorpion?
No.
No.
Oh, you're really bad kill hole. I mean,
I think-
Lactarius could. That could also be a castle siege formation where we send the mushroom up the wall and you have to squeeze through a murder hole.
Technically, I can reach through the murder hole and extend my arm an extra 5 feet.
Oh, horrifying.
Yeah, I think just Rogar's gonna, because he doesn't know how bad it's still going over there. He's just gonna make his way out. He's just gonna start walking this way.
Hagen. Yeah. So Kayla says that if he can hold on for a few more
Well,
a while.
slowly, while quietly glaring at the person who just stabbed me, but not saying anything about it.
Keep doing
I'd
it.
like to continue
It's
being stabbed for healing.
Begrudging acceptance.
Yup.
Hagen, what do you do?
I guess I just rinse and repeat with all my spell slots so the elf doesn't die, or I just let you die.
I'd like to try not to die, but I really have no idea, and I'm pretty sure at this point we're going to go back to town and rest for a day anyway.
Alright, well, I'll give you one more round before you say your last rites.
This was the most, like, you murdered the scorpion in basically 3 attacks, but
Yeah.
it did so much worse in return.
Only to Caliph. The mushroom's fine.
Yep.
Alright.
1d8 plus 8 healing.
So much wasted.
I think if you put square brackets around the 1d8 in the text, that's very nice.
Mhm.
If you put square brackets around the 1d8 in the text, it'll auto-roll it when you click the spell.
Yeah.
Double brackets.
Double square brackets, okay.
Is
Well,
there
there's
anything...
3 options is the problem with different amounts.
But the
That's true.
single d8's rolled either way, isn't it?
Oh, that is true. How do I do that?
Double square
Just right.
brackets. Yeah, you'll do it. Okay. So you heal for 16.
I think the wounded condition ends,
It goes away if you're back to full
Yep.
health. Sweet.
and I just got back to full health, so I'm no
Oh my
longer
God,
wounded.
you don't have
I'm
a lot
just
of health.
dying from poison.
Perfect.
Oh no.
And you're also gonna treat the poison and do some more medical stabbing.
Probably.
Okay. Medicine check.
Continue bleeding out the elf for 17.
17 is not enough.
Oh my god, it's DC 18?
What's
It
wrong
is.
with this poison?
Jeez.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, Kaelith.
Time for the
Do we have to go
fortitude
back to
save.
town? Can we just take a nap here?
You could. Now that you cleared out the scorpion, actually, this part of the place is relatively safe.
I'm just gonna curl up on some rubble if I survive.
Yep.
Okay,
Alright.
so make the fortitude
Make
roll.
a
nothing
fortitude
else.
save. Unless you can still do stuff during your turn. Your weekend.
I mean, I can't imagine anything else useful to do at this point.
'Kay.
Stay next to the healer that's trying to save me, and 18?
The poison weakens from stage 3 to stage 2. Unfortunately,
Yay.
while you are less enfeebled, the damage is the same. You take 9 damage.
I might be able to survive next round without being healed in between.
Fair.
If the dice are kind, and I don't really have as much faith in that right now, but I wouldn't waste a healing spell yet.
Red.
I'm just gonna go start poking at this thing with my I'm gonna take the goblin hooked hammer out and just start cracking open the shell.
Okay, that'll take a bit, but you can start.
I'm going out the broken glass that our last friend left.
Excellent.
So 40, 60 is there. So right outside that murder hole. Yeah, that's me. Bang is just hanging out. You know what? Bang, because I haven't given him any orders. I can't see. I'm assuming he's there next to our elf. I can move him, but I can't see.
I approve. I'm basically petting him as I try and get through the poison.
He's giving you licks.
Yep. I just recounted. Kaelith, you have finished the 4th of 6 rounds of poison.
4th of 6, not 5th of 6.
I just checked. Yeah, you basically one includes the initial poison, but I don't think that this actually is supposed to include the initial poison. I will find that out. Either way, you're either 1 or 2 turns from being done.
Oh, good.
Either way, you have at least a turn left, so...
Yep. And I will check exactly what happens in the meanwhile. Hagen, Kaelith is only missing 9 health right now. Do you want to heal him? Or...
Yeah, I guess. It's the last heal spell, so...
I wouldn't use the heal spell. I can probably live this round, maybe, without being healed, but the poison reducing would be helpful.
Fine, I deliver prayer.
You deliver last rites.
Yeah, I'm praying for, No, yeah, I don't actually pray. I'm declaring the poison illegal.
You're exercising the poison.
Of your sovereign body.
you trespass the poison.
Yeah, as I punch you in the stomach in hopes to eject the poison.
Okay.
As I still hold you up by the scruff of your hair so your buckling knees don't give out. And then the medicine check begins.
That succeeds somehow, Kaelith. Fortitude save? Unless you're doing something else first.
With a
Yes,
plus
I'm
2
going
at
to
least.
save. I can't imagine anything else to do. So as I retch, let's do a fortitude save. Plus 2 is 19. Thank you for your...
Yep. You're legitimately feeling better as you're being punched in the stomach. You only take 5 poison damage. It's been reduced to stage 1, 1d10 instead of 2d10.
I'm at 9. I can probably, again, unless I'm real unlucky, hold on. Where's the enfeebled at?
Enfeebled is still at level 1.
Okay,
And then,
I'm almost.
yep. So you do have one more to go. At the end of your next turn, after you make a save and take the poison damage, you will then be okay either way.
Okay.
Painful. I'm running out of gimmicks to heal you with.
Red continues to start mining the corpse of the scorpion.
Yep, I'm gonna actually just hold my action until Rogar gets up and assist with any harvesting
Perfect.
if he can make it on this turn. If not, I'll wait till the next one.
It's the next one.
All right.
I mapped it out. It's the
Hagen?
next one.
You got one more gimmick left in you.
Yeah. Shake. It's just a violent shaking until it's gone.
Perfect.
I imagine a very cartoony paper-like elf flopping in the wind.
Yeah, that sounds
Yep.
alright.
This thing does.
Rough 10, it's not elfful.
No, it's not. Turns out elves should not be shaken any more than children.
Especially with this, with this little blood left in your little elf body.
Caliph, please make a saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no. How many rounds are we at? Is this 6 yet?
You take 10 poison damage as the
I'm down.
Oh,
You're
no.
dead.
the poison is gone, but you're bleeding out from the effects of it.
I'm dying, but I'm not in combat.
No, I think then Hagen can just stabilize you before you make any more rolls.
I'm
and
not
you-
healing you again. You're out. I have one heal spell left, and it's not for you.
Oh, you would just need the actual stabilize cantrip.
Yeah,
or
I guess
spell-
the
or spell.
stabilize spell. You're
Yeah.
not getting more healing. You sucked up all of the healing again.
Okay. You're out of
Jesus.
combat now. That thing
All
did
right,
like
I-
100 damage to Caliph.
It's so much.
I am
It was
so
much damage.
Like that would have killed anyone.
Oh my god.
It up on paper.
Yeah, so I finally make my way over to the Mushroom Man, reload my gun, and we start to harvest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Uh,
assist is
unconscious-
just rolling the same skill and hoping for a 20, I think, is the DC.
I think
Yes,
it's like
it's
if
a-
you
it's
beat
a-
the DC, right?
I think it's a flat DC 20. It starts with numbers if you beat the DC.
Oh, right.
This is why assisting gets really good as you get to higher levels, and then because you start getting like plus 10, plus 15 to your assist checks.
All right, so crit on that.
Does that do
So-
anything?
Critical success is instead of adding a +1, you add a +2 to the
Ooh.
associated check. I don't think this will be to harvest it. I don't think it's going to be a secret roll. You'll know if you did well or not. So
Okay.
roll.
So
Nature
plus
plus
2.
2.
Ah,
Very
26.
nice. Perfect. So you're able to harvest the scorpion venom. I think with a 26. Roll 1d4 minus 1. Minimum. You'll get a minimum of 1 dose. You get 3 doses of this venom.
Oh, this
Nice.
specific
This-
venom.
Exact venom. Yes.
Does
We're
that
gonna put-
identify it for us?
Yes. Giant scorpion venom.
We're gonna mix it in a tea for Caliph until he's immune.
Oh, it actually did the rolls in the thing. Okay. Oops.
It's
can
an
hover over it.
item.
Well, you have to put it in vials, but yes, you are able to turn its venomous ability into an item.
Does anyone have vials?
I think I might have.
we
Oh,
have at
no.
least one empty potion bottle.
And I had, I think, an extra water skin or something for this purpose. So yeah.
I feel like a
Don't reuse
potion
it.
bottle. A potion
Technically,
bottle
it's
will hold
Yeah,
it.
poison,
just-
not poison.
If we use the potion bottle, it should be fine because a vial's not a lot anyway. you
yeah,
know?
yeah, that's fine. You just need to divvy them out later.
Yeah. So I will put quantity 3 for giant scorpion venom.
Nice. Is it, and that can just be applied to a weapon, or how does that all work?
Let me check how you can use poisons in the game.
Why?
Yeah, these are the weird. I understand the difference between venom and poison, and apparently so do the writers of this game. But mechanically, they're treated all as poison damage with poison saving DCs.
I would not want a mix. I would not want poison damage and venom damage to be different damage types. To be fair,
I think it would be very funny if it was.
where are we?
Nope, it's got the
Rules.
injury property, so we can't apply it to weapons or ammunition.
Oh, here we go. This
Because
is
specifically,
alchemical
giant
poisons.
scorpion venom does have the injury trait.
Perfect.
You can do that thing where you pit your bullet holes, soak them in venom. Or
Yep.
Pit holes in your bullets and absolutely wreck Caleb. Because he's eventually going to betray us. And we know his weakness now.
He is the
What?
only evil person.
Here we
in the
go.
party.
So I'm looking at this, and normally, like lethargy poison is an item. It normally takes 3 actions to use to apply to someone. What else do we have?
Here,
Wyvern
I have,
poison is another example. That's probably your best one. That's a 3
Here,
action. So I think it takes 3
This-
actions to apply it to a weapon.
2, it's active. It's an interact action. It's 2 actions. Giant scorpion venom actually has a entry in Nethys.
Oh, perfect. Then yeah, that overrides that.
Where is it? Or usage into. No, wait. Where's it? Oh, I see. Activate, interact. Okay.
So this version of it is higher level than the one you have. Yeah, the item version is DC 22. This one's only DC 18. Otherwise, it looks identical.
Should I?
Well, actually, this
adjust
one's also saying
that?
3 action. The one I'm seeing. This is the one in the actual
Oh.
Roll20 from Giant Scorpion Venom from the base book. Pathfinder 2nd edition says 3 actions.
Weird.
Yeah, it'll be 3 actions to use.
Okay.
It's light. If you sold it, each dose is worth, well, it costs 40 gold pieces to buy, so you can sell each dose for 20 gold pieces.
Okay, so do you want me to change the DC on here?
The DC should be 18. Other than that, it should be
Okay.
good.
All right, DC 18.
Yep.
Maximum duration 6 rounds. Okay, good.
Okay. So, Caliph, after
The unconscious elf is going to beg for a treat wound so that they can be conscious.
I suppose we should probably go back to the group after we harvest our venom.
Yeah. Nice work. Good, you're a good part of the team.
Yeah, when you return, the elf is unconscious. I'm sitting on rubble.
curled up into a ball? What do you think?
The elf's unconscious.
I'm just.
just gonna
The unconscious begging for treat wounds is not working. All right.
Yeah,
Poor
unless
Beacon
Hagen.
snuffling around.
Yeah, everyone comes back. I look at the elf and I say, "Well, that was an ordeal."
Yeah,
This one's looking a little green around the gills. And
like,
poke the
yeah,
unconscious form.
Oh, we had the wrong. Why did it? There, no. Close all of that.
He seems way too fragile for this job. Hooch will leave him? What are we thinking here?
I see if there's a pulse.
He's alive.
Looks like his hair is falling out.
Yeah, there was a lot of shaking. Shaking the venom out.
Taking the venom out. I just hold my hand down and go, could I have the medicine, please?
Do you want him? We think we need him back.
I mean, at least get him awake.
Fine. I will. We're going back to town after this, right?
No, I thought we were gonna just rest in here because now it's safe.
Oh, it's a 15-minute walk.
Yeah, it's a 15-minute
Something like
walk.
that.
I thought it was 45.
Yeah,
It's
there's-
actually it's actually a 15-minute walk.
Yeah, there's
Go stay
zero
at the
reason
inn
to
for-
stick around.
Let's stay at the inn for the night. We'll come back in the morning. Maybe the elf will have learned his lesson.
Yep, the only creature you've encountered so far that has attack of opportunity, and this was the result.
Yeah. I would like to tie
Oh,
the elf to my shield and just
Yeah.
kind of drag him back to town.
Is this door open, by the way? Because he broke through it.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Let me open it.
So as Caliph comes back to consciousness, I just want to be like right in front of his face and be like, "Now what did we learn?"
No, we're gonna heal him up like tucked into bed at the inn.
Yeah,
Or
Caliph-
wherever it happens, I'm just gonna stand there waiting.
Caliph has his own room separate from the rest of you
because
guys
I've
at
been
the inn.
adamant of having my own room. I think it's a matter of you like break into the place.
Yeah.
No, we have to bring you to the room. So they obviously
Exactly.
the
So you
innkeeper
get
gives us the
into
key.
it, which is something that you never would have done had I was conscious.
We
Yeah.
use your dead body.
He's-
We use your unconscious body as our ticket into your private quarters.
Start rifling through the stuff.
We put you on the bed after we have fun reading your diary. With all your evil thoughts in it.
You might find some interesting things
Does
in
Caliph
there.
keep a diary?
Okay,
I'm gonna go
rolling
with absolutely
perception.
yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll.
Your now annotated diary.
What roll would it be to read a diary?
I mean, it's perception
Oh.
to find it, right? I would assume it's
Is it
Well,
hidden?
it's absolutely
No.
hidden.
Okay, yeah. This is gonna be open. It's just between you guys.
Perception.
Oh wait,
21.
I'm gonna do one too. We're all looking around.
Yeah, we're all thinking through stuff with diary.
I would guess the 21 and 18 are both enough to find it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
Every-
say that the diary is
can I-
hidden down.
Annotate the diary with everything in his plans that will be illegal and put in the punishment for said crimes.
This is
As
an
well as at the-
unknown. This is an elf of unknown age. So
Yeah.
To give you some of the information contained within said diary,
Wait,
How
what's
long-
it written in?
how long is
What's it written
it's
in?
written in Elvish, isn't it?
Elvish, yeah, but let's go with it.
Oh, I can't read
Elvish, you
I
duck
can
into
read
Undercommon
Elvish.
occasionally.
Oh, occasional
I just wanted
undercommon.
to. I just wanted to put in handy dandy warnings about what the punishment for said crimes he wants to commit are.
Yes.
Well, how about crimes that have been already committed?
Don't mind it. So firstly,
manifesto?
reading through the diary, reading through an entire diary are you just spending all day doing it? I don't think Caleb is unconscious for that long.
I mean, I'm unconscious for as long as they decide not to heal me.
Well, wait, don't you become conscious after a while?
It's like an hour.
Mm,
They've an,
is it
Two in the
now?
head.
I think it's like an hour. Hold on. Back to the. Hold on. Healing hit points, dying, unconscious. Oh, the GM determines how long, between 10 minutes and several hours. Marissa, are you good if they read through your diary? And this is longer?
I am perfectly good if they read through
Perfect.
my diary. It lets me
Kill
get
us
some
out for the rest
backstory
of the
stuff out
day
there.
until the next morning.
Yeah.
sweet. So I'd say like the people that can read Elvish, which is not me, make another perception check, and it's a sliding scale. The higher we get, the more juicy tidbits we have to get from Marissa.
Ooh. All right, I think I'm the only one who can read Elvish,
I
right?
think it's just you.
Okay. Sure. I'll perception again if you want.
Yeah, this is Elvish perception.
Well, I think the first perception was that, so next perception, yeah, I guess so.
It's like finding the good stuff.
23.
Oh, nice.
Listen,
Give up
I
the
might
secrets.
live out. I might live in the forest and the swamps, but I fucking love tea.
That is a 23. Marissa,
love
this is in
juicy
your
goss.
hands.
All right. So Caleb
Rogar just
is
read Elvish
way
smut or
older
something?
than he seems. He's at around 900 years of age, and this is not something that is normal in any way, shape, or form.
Even for an elf, yeah.
He used to be a way better wizard than he was, but he's been doing a bunch of experiments, basically with soul energy. And one of those has gone wrong. It seems to have tied his soul to that of another person, which is kind of leeching stuff back and forth between the two of them. Hence the reason that he's a magus now and not as good at the wizardry stuff.
Wait, you used to be a wizard. You found a sword fighter and you locked him in a room and you're sucking his sword skills out.
Something like that, yes.
Now,
you can
is
tell
this-
that you know that the sword fighter, the person that I connected with, was trying to steal something from me. That's about what I cared about with them.
Fair. That's a fair bargain. Try to rob me, I rob you. Balance.
So,
Yeah.
Rogar, are you reading this out loud?
No,
And
I
what
think
are
he's just reading it to see if it's juicy. And is a lot of this written in like Arcano babble?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
I have no idea what this fucking is.
So we don't understand
Well,
how
so
you
you-
did any of it.
Okay.
We just have the gist of you lock someone in a room and you're sucking
Yeah,
he
soul
did,
out
like,
of
we
them.
don't
soul
understand like
stuff.
the soul linking and like the
Yeah.
magic
This
behind
is some
it. It's
Pillars
like
of Eternity stuff right here.
I guess Kayla's like 900 and like some guy tried to steal from him, so he made something soul linky. I don't know. He's just young now. I don't think there's more to it.
That seems fair. Alright, let's just turn all of his drawers out, mess up the sheets, take the pictures down, and go to bed.
No one's gonna like scrawl the mustache or something on Kayla's face.
I think I think in the journal in Elvish, Rogar will write "Happy birthday."
Perfect.
Yeah.
The next morning, Kaleth, you awaken, feeling
In your bed.
in your bed, feeling particularly hungover. Luckily, it seems like the last excursion was all a bad dream, and now you're off to really go to the dungeon.
Absolutely, I'm
stab
sure I
wounds
feel
that have been
Why?
bandaged. Your leg is very heavily bandaged from what appears to be 4 to 5 stab wounds.
Yep.
There's like a
What
bit
do
of
you-
a scorpion stinger still
Tamale
in your
throws the
chest.
biggest parties every night.
I think I am going to go with. Actually, nah. I'm going to roll a perception check to basically see, do I notice anything out of the ordinary, or do I legit
Yes,
just
your
think...
drawers have been
this
turned
is a
out.
dream.
Someone has taken every drawer from your dresser.
Yeah, I
and
think
Okay,
you
so it's-
intentionally
It's
woke up in a very
very,
messy.
very obvious.
Yeah, your room has been trashed.
Oh yeah, your diary's also on your bedside table.
Oh.
Oh, that'll do it.
It's a whole. You don't know what happened.
Perfect.
I think I spent a couple of panicked moments just like re-putting everything away, and I think the diary is coming with me now in the pack.
There's a knock on your door to your room, like in the inn.
Who is it?
It's me. And it is your tiefling friend who heard you were not doing well and came to see you first thing in the morning.
One moment, and I think I take as long as I need to cast prestidigitation on the dreaded, disgusting clones.
Perfect. After longer
Before
than you
opening the
wish,
door.
you open the door. Rin is standing there. She looks like I heard that something had happened to you. Are you okay?
I'm not sure what happened, but do you know how I got here?
Your friends carried you in unconscious last night. I believe. Would any one of you specifically have regaled her with the tale of this? What did she hear about what happened?
Kayla's sword wasn't big enough.
I don't know. I killed the scorpion. Yeah, she got hit or he got hit with the
Some
stinger.
bastard got stung by a scorpion.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of you mentioned that it's actually a giant scorpion. That you just mentioned a scorpion.
I would assume that the level of wounding going on would
That's fair.
indicate what kind
A
of
giant.
scorpion.
That's fair. Okay, yeah. So I think she tells you that you heard what's going on. I'm not sensing any exaggerations of the story. But she says, yeah, your friends
no,
carried your unconscious
exaggerations would
body
make me look
up
better.
here.
Ugh.
Yeah. They
I'm
said that you
sorry.
were poisoned or envenomed by it.
That seems to be the case. Do you happen to know how to avoid that in the future? Aside from not getting stung? I've been working with you too long.
Yeah. Let me go ask around and see. There might be some. I think there are actually like cure
There's an
poisons.
Anti-venom.
antitoxin
there's anti-venoms and you can buy them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
You
she'd
go to the store.
probably refer you to I suspect. Why can't I find anti-venom? There it is.
There's also anti-plague. Oh, it's antidote.
Antidote, yeah.
Is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Antidote.
it just any?
It protects you, +4 item bonus to fortitude saves against poisons for 6 hours. However, that's greater. Greater antidote, 160 GP. What's mine?
The lesser antidote is +2, and it's 3 gold.
Lesser antidote. Okay, yeah. That will stack with being with the medicine check. It's 3 gold, and it would almost definitely be available from either the Druid Circle if you wanted to talk to them, or the big temple to Sarenrae if you wanted to go there.
I almost certainly will end up buying that, but before that, I'm kind of gonna gesture at Rin to. Well, she's not gonna be coming into a room. This is her.
Yeah,
So-
she's happy in the hallway.
I guess I'll basically go out to wherever she is and say, "Listen, how well do you know the rest of these people that you've sent me on an adventure with?"
Oh, they're nice. I like them, just like I like you. I think I know you pretty well. She smiles at you completely genuinely. And we might see you tuck your diary into the backpack, your bag a bit deeper or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is very trusting.
So what you're really saying is you know nothing at all. Take this new mushroom person, for instance. When did you meet them? I'm basically going to grill her on every single one of you and get whatever information
Perfect.
I can.
That's up to you. So you guys can decide what you told her. She will be, unless you asked her to keep something secret, she will be open with Caleth about everything. So this is sort of up to you what she tells Caleth.
I mean, it's pretty
she would
straightforward.
she would tell Caleth that Lactarius was introduced to her by Whirlwind, the druid from the Stone Circle. Doesn't know much about him, but he's always been helpful.
It's probably very similar thing with Rogar. He just kind of lives out in the forest or the swamp, wherever we are.
Yeah, you get legal jargon that she is having trouble saying back to you because she does not have a legal lore skill.
There was a non-disclosure clause when you made her sign when you told her your backstory.
I'll tell you everything, but you have to sign this NDA that goes in perpetuity.
It's a holy NDA, so it's there's a warning that Iori
enforced
does not,
by Valkyries.
Yeah, Iori does not brook sharing personal information.
Perfect. So after sharing that she basically knows nothing about all three of your companions, she summarizes it by saying, "So yeah, I think they're pretty good people."
I think you might be mistaken in that. I know this might come as a bit of a shock to you, but I think that they may have... Oh, how do I say this without saying an awful thing?
You're saying you think you were robbed?
Vandalized?
Yeah. Let's go with vandalized. That's a better word. I'm not... I think they may have vandalized this stuff. I don't know how well they can be trusted.
Did anyone draw a mustache on Kayla's face?
I did not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Because if they did, I'm not sure Caleth would have looked into a mirror yet.
Yeah, no, I have not. Basically, I would like to make her untrusting of the rest. I want to do a prep roll. I don't know what I'll do with this eventually if I live, but I don't know. Will not be an unfair treasure.
It's up to you if you want to use diplomacy or intimidation. I could see either.
I'm not looking to intimidate her. I'm...
Okay, I think you're... Make a diplomacy roll. This will be an open roll. You don't.
Can I go with deception in order to make things seem even worse than
Okay, if you're
I'll
if
tell
you're
some
adding in
stories.
if you're adding in some exaggeration, then yes.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, I heard them talking bad. That's a 6. The dice are cruel to you.
She goes, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, she isn't even like, she's like, oh, I'm sure he doesn't mean it, or like, oh no, he's just joking around, or like, she is.
They saved your life. How could they be that
Yeah.
bad?
No, her belief in you being good, all 4 of you, seems to be unbreakable from how she's
Nice.
acting.
I really wish we all went like super evil characters.
Yeah,
No,
and she's just
my
like,
entire-
oh, you guys.
Oh, you rascals.
Yeah.
I think I'll end the conversation there. I'll
She does
go
say
buy
by the
some
end, though-
anti-venom things.
She does say to you, in all seriousness, that she did read the fates before she called out for assistance from you all, and the fortunes have told her that it was a very good idea to call all of you for assistance. So she stands by it.
Oh no, she's like Mercury was in retrograde. She's
Great.
one of those girls.
Oh, she has
The
the
crystals
human
like told me to call them.
I mean, to be fair, we've played too much Burning Wheel to not realize the astrology
fair.
skill is very
It's true.
important.
Astrology's great.
Strategically relevant skill.
Yeah.
Belief in the stars does genuinely empower actions, even if there's no logic. It's internal
Perfect.
magic.
I want to play an astrology girl now. So I'm in Burning Wheel.
Okay. Well, she can't read the fates anymore yet. She has one more day until she can. So she is going to basically say, like, it looks like you're feeling better. I have people probably waiting for me at the shop. I always close down on most intermittent times. But if you need anything from me, I will be there. And then she scoots away back to her tent shop so that people don't yell at her.
I'll
guess we
go
just-
buy some anti-venom and then meet the rest so that we go into the party dungeon.
Yeah, we go back to the dungeon.
The dungeon that treated you so well.
So well. I don't think I mention anything about what I saw or found there. There's
I
definitely
don't mention it either.
Mhm.
even more standoffishness, if that's even possible. I think the most notable thing is I'm not even reacting to the bear.
Oh no. Bang is probably sad when he realizes he's being ignored by you. He's
It
like,
was the bear. The bear read your diary.
Yeah, clearly.
I taught him Elvish.
Perfect. So after another night's rest, you return to the dungeon.
And I do first aid to top up hit points if we're unclear on how full we are.
Yeah, it's only been one day this time instead of rest, so we're better. Caleb,
Yeah.
you can up your. So, how long? So
Again, I
it's-
assume that we
if
were
we rest-
doing treat wounds until full health
Yeah,
because
then-
the resting rules are awful. But
Yeah.
the treat wounds can be
and you
done
have the
every so
feats.
often.
Well, you have the feats that make it every 10 minutes. You can do it, or has someone not
Mm,
taken that feat?
No,
Mm.
It's every
I
hour.
don't think that's the thing.
Okay.
It's every hour.
Roll treat wounds until Kalis is feeling better. Kalis is at 1 hit point right now, technically. And then it'll basically be each roll required is an hour. That is not enough. 15 or higher.
Again, if we assume that this is happening just throughout the night or whatever.
Are you treating his wounds? Oh, okay. I thought you were doing this. Okay, yeah, never mind. That's fine. Yeah, Kalis is fine.
And the whole
Yeah, this-
bandage is leg thing.
The resting rules are awful, and we still have low enough HP that it's
Wait,
reasonable.
can I take
that-
10? Can you just take
Yeah.
10?
Only if you're you need a skill feat for that.
Yeah.
One of the things with treating wounds is if you do that, Calith has the option of immediately waking up while you're reading his diary.
Oh, well, man.
we'll say that it started after the diary reading.
Yeah, it's
occurred.
after
Perfect.
the diary. I'm dressing the wounds.
So, you guys return to the dungeon. There is no second giant scorpion. Everything seems good so far. Are you going down to the second level?
Detect magic in the room the giant scorpion was
Well,
in, and
do you wanna
check if
take
there's
our-
anything there.
Take our break here before we go.
That is a
to the
good
second
idea.
level.
So we'll take a break here. You guys have made some progress in clearing
No,
out a
we
threat.
made negative
We
progress.
You cleared out
Last
the
session,
threat.
We were on the
floor.
second
We
level.
cleared it.
We
We
went
have
back and
not
did-
cleared the first
You
floor.
have not
There's
cleared the first
outbuildings.
There's a
Yeah.
fly.
Oh my
There's
god,
also
that's where the
full
dragon
fly.
There's
is.
also separate buildings you guys haven't been near.
But
But
we don't get XP for that.
You,
so let's
you
go down.
re-cleared this room.
Let's just go down. We don't get XP for that.
We'll
Yeah.
be back later in a few minutes. We're back with Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Episode 5, Part 2. You guys almost died. Or, sorry, one of you guys almost died.
It's fine.
But they're fine. They felt better. They just needed a day off.
Mm-hmm.
And
I got better.
now you guys have returned to the dungeon. You're going straight down to the second level this time?
I think check out the room that the scorpion was in that we haven't had a chance to check first. But
That's fair. I'll check my
we were
notes.
really
told
think
there was
that.
nothing there, but who knows how accurate the
But I
stars were.
believe that I'll check my notes, but I believe there's nothing there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not raging anymore. That needs to go away.
I just want to make sure the room is covered for the map, you know what I mean?
I mean, detect magic,
There is nothing.
perception.
There's nothing there.
Oh, is that stairs?
There were stairs.
They're broken.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
There were stairs going up, not down.
Mm-hmm.
Too.
Unfortunately, nothing there. It was literally just a scorpion kennel, basically.
Yeah.
How fast does scorpion dung pile up?
That's a good question, but not one I want to answer.
Yeah, I'm just
Are we all heading back to the floor below?
Mhm.
yes. I'm pulling a fresh 10 rounds from my pocket to take away the 4 that I currently have in my pocket. I'm doing some bullet maintenance.
Okay, perfect. You all head down to the floor below. Everything in this very room itself seems unchanged. You do not see any. Yeah, like I don't know if you poke your head out of the room yet or what, but yeah, you get down to the
We
second
don't
floor.
do that.
And
can we carefully go pass around the places we were before and detect magic around them, or
I say we
perception
should
them?
just
'Cause I
try
don't
to
think we did
open
it.
this unopened door in this room.
Well, there's also that glowing light that was up here, although
Yeah.
Red doesn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
It's
yeah.
still there.
Oh,
You
wait,
poke your head out of
We've
the
only
door.
gone through one door. There's 3 doors in this room. We only
Sure.
really went
You
through
could, the north door is
only
the
went
door you came
through.
from. You came through that door when you went down the stairs.
Yeah,
So
this
there's
is
one
the
door you
stairs.
haven't. There's one door
Oh,
that you haven't
and-
been through.
Oh,
So the door on the left we haven't. We do have a map, but I
The door-
don't think we've done any checking of the rooms that we did really.
No, you
No, we
literally
kinda
ran
did.
out of here. Yeah.
Or at least
I
not a bad
know. I know for a fact that this part of, if you guys can see my green arrow, right?
Yep, we can
Yeah.
see your green arrow.
This area is on that shittily drawn map that we have, so we
Mhm.
know more or less the layout over here. We don't know up this way or even this door because our handout ends here. Like this is that door that's at the top of the handout.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't this door? Oh, sorry. Itself, the one we went through, a secret door?
Yes.
Yes, it
Yes.
was.
So, yeah, we've got another secret. We have another door off that secret passage and the green light and the normal door. So way many options.
I'm gonna do a meta game here for a second and say this is either a very tiny room or a long room because it's at the edge of the map.
well, let's just poke open that door first, and then we'll go open this door we haven't opened and see what's going on.
Okay. Sure. Who's walking into the hallway first?
I'm walking into the hallway
Combat
first.
roll. Pew pew.
I have a real big shield.
The same green glow
We
is
go-
there to the north. It looks empty otherwise. Same as you left it.
Is there?
All right.
Oh wait,
this
someone
door,
has a light. Oh, it's
I would like to make a
the
perception
mushroom
check on the door. Like I'll hold the handle and stick my head up to it. Make a perception check.
Roll perception. Hidden roll.
I'm going here.
And yeah, I am now the only person with light. Sorry, y'all.
Dark vision.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice. So it's
Yep.
just me and Hug.
Token's already set up for it.
I feel like our characters are gonna be friends.
You hear silence, deafening, and empty.
I open the door.
Detect magic.
The room quickly ends up ahead of you and turns to the left.
I charge forward just in case as you open the door. You can go in front of me if you wish.
This
I
long room
close the door
smells
behind
of
me.
rust and grime. Stacks of splintered furniture, pieces of weapons and armor, frayed coils of rope, jagged shards of metal, and other bits of trash lie in heaps along the walls of this room. A cold, unlit forge sits in an alcove to the west. That's the small circular shape on the map. And to the north, there were once several heavy timbers wedged against the door up ahead to keep it shut, the one at the very top, but they seem to be fallen to the ground just past the door, just like on your side of it.
I will admire the cold forge.
It is. Well, yeah, it's a cold forge.
Forge cunning.
Forge cunning.
I wish that was the skill.
The door on the left obviously leads back into the hallway, but then there's a door to your north and to your east.
East door?
I'll just put myself there to get the
Opening this door just so that if we need a running path, it's open.
You trigger the trap. Oh.
Nope. You're good.
That is.
That's why I
indeed
specifically
correct.
didn't do that.
Yeah, sure.
Are we going right or forward?
East door because it's from the smaller room.
East door is
Mhm.
your perception checking. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. More silence.
And
All right.
again, great detect magic permanently at all times.
Oh, you know if there's anything nearby.
Sweet, thank you.
Open the door, rush through.
The air here is cool and moist. There's a lone stone well. Armor, weapons, and tools lie in heaps to the north. You detect a bit of magic. You can detect it coming from one of the heaps of gear that is stashed around here. As you take a closer look, you can find the magic is coming from a healing potion, lesser, that is there. You also find, I'll put this in chat, amongst everything here, 3 suits of studded leather armor, 2 rapiers, 1 broken rapier, 3 sets of thieves' tools, and 13 gold.
I'm just gonna drop all that on the party loot, except for the healing potion, which I am pocketing without letting you guys know about.
Oh, care.
Look, I lost my last one after
Yeah.
that ordeal. I think I need another.
I was just gonna say you could take it.
Yeah,
I know, but at this
Anybody-
point, I'm not asking permission anymore.
Is anybody trained in thievery?
Yes.
Take them
I already
tools.
have these tools.
Oh, okay. Well, good. You got backups in case they break or whatever.
Okay.
Door.
Hang
Yeah,
on. There's a well here. You said.
Mm-hmm. Looking down the well, you
Uh,
have dark vision, so you can see down the well. Do you look down the well?
Yeah.
It drops about 40 feet down, and you can't see a lot, but you can see that there is water at the bottom of the well. Can you make a
Now.
perception check?
Hidden or
Hidden.
great?
Here's the thing. How far down did we go to get to this floor? We might be able to get 2 levels by jumping down this well.
20, 30
Just
feet.
going down a level does not technically give us a level.
You hear a strange sound drifting up from below, splashing, combined with what sounds like a small crowd of people in the distance.
Right. I knew this halfling once that drops things down a well. He was a miserable fool. Don't be like him. Leave us alone.
Would like to drop a torch?
You do know there's water down there, so, you know. The reason it's hard to see what's at the
Light a
bottom of
torch.
the well
How about we
is...
light a torch, put light on a rock, drop the rock?
I can only put light on one thing at a time. I could put it on the rock, but then we wouldn't
I'm
have
saying
any
you
light
light
in
a
the room
torch
we're in.
for our vision. Like,
Oh, for general, yeah. Because down the well,
Yeah.
Red already has dark vision, so he's basically seeing as well as Yen if you would.
Okay,
Are-
so we wouldn't be able to see better.
we don't see any monsters down there.
No.
Are there any features going down the well, like natural features that would strike my attention at all?
Now that you're asking that specifically and looking at that, it looks like the well. So nothing about how it's built. Most of the places around here, this whole place seems to be more like artificial. The whole place you're in was obviously built. But if you look down the walls of the well, they end before the well itself, before you reach the water. So the well opens up into
like-
another like cave.
It's like a hole down to a lake or something.
Yeah. So there's some bigger, larger area down there. That's what you
Should have taken
notice.
that dowsing feat. Damn it.
Yeah. You also notice that there is no rope or bucket in the well, but there is a metal bracket in the ceiling above the well, and it still looks sturdy.
Okay, so we could drop a rope down and climb down on the sturdy bracket.
It looks like it would hold you.
Well, I mean, how big? What's the diameter of this well? Like 5
It's
foot?
5 feet. You'd have to go single file.
I was looking actually to put something over top of it so we can come back later and not risk anything flying up out of it. Things of that nature.
Yeah.
What about
The
the
2 by
sturdy
4s.
timbers
Yeah, the
blocking
sturdy
the door?
timber is probably the best bet. That was blocking the other door and isn't blocking
Right.
it anymore, but it looks like it once was.
Yeah, I'll go out and grab those and just try to block up the well a little bit. We can always come back and
The loot
Unblock
pile
it.
of stuff that's too heavy and inconvenient to bring with us, I can just stash it on top of that well for now,
That's a good idea.
as a little bit of extra weight.
that's how that fool of a halfling fucked up.
I'm
They're studded leather armor, so luckily
sure that this
there's
will be
no full
just
plate
fine.
here that you have to worry about.
I like folded.
Yeah, it only takes a
neatly
few
and
minutes to do all
underneath
that,
the
I think.
rapiers, I don't know.
I
Okay.
checked. If I took studded leather, I'd have the same AC, so I'm not going to do it.
You guys are good?
Already
done
wearing
all that.
studded leather armor.
What do you do now?
Down
Over
the
to the
well.
north.
Okay.
Okay,
North door.
perfect.
Perception check.
Make a perception check. There it is. Perfect. You don't hear anything. It seems empty on the other side. It does smell awful though, even just getting near the door with your keen nose. It doesn't smell of a specific or it doesn't smell particularly bad in an unusual way. It just smells gross.
Gross, like rotten, as I'm asking, is something that feasts on decaying matter.
Yes, gross like feces.
Mm.
It's still food.
The door.
Oh.
That's
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't actually eat rations. I eat decaying matter. It's kind of cool.
That
And I
is
don't
cool.
have
Oh.
to eat. Yeah.
oh, we could just give you the bodies to eat.
Yeah.
I mean that's a lot of food for one mushroom creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just hack off an arm.
So it is. You see an empty room full of stone shelves that look like they used to have stuff on them. And this place looks like it used to be a storeroom.
Now it's a stool room.
Yes. You see, I think, in some corners, the source of the smell. In the far corner, in a particular far corner. It does not look as old as everything else here seems to be. Everything here is musty and wet, but to a degree, some things still dry up a bit. Things there are not as dried up as other places.
Move in with stealth.
Okay. Hidden stealth check.
All right.
You want to just transfer the light to an unlit torch I have?
No, because the torch will be dropped and the light source of my glove is always with me.
Oh, my point is that you're trying to stealth.
Yes.
Right. A fair point, and still not one I'm willing to accept because I
Just throw
don't have dark
You are
vision
so
and
stealthy.
It's hard to see.
That you
Yeah,
don't
some
need.
stealthy little lightning bug.
Yep. Perfect. You are
Oh.
stealthing.
Great.
I assume you're sneaking forward?
Sure. Yep. I want to see a little bit more here.
Okay. The room still appears to be empty.
I wait for the confirmation before I move in.
Okay.
The room
and
is
I
empty.
Yeah,
will
alright.
Okay.
give back that it seems to be, yeah.
What am I doing this?
Anything notable
Make a perception
standing
check.
out?
Hidden perception check.
Can we all do hidden perception check, or just one of us?
Any of you who are curious about what was up in this room can.
Okay.
I am, but I think that my detect magic is pretty much going to take up that time. So
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll also do.
Think it's 7? Hope
Okay.
it's 7.
And I think if you
Perception.
you are also doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Rogar and Red have. Anyone else? Or is that it? I think that's it. Rogar, you can tell, especially with your experience with tracks, that there used to be not just residents in this room, but human residents in this room based on the footprints in the dirt. They recently left. Based
recent?
on the smell and the clues that you gathered, like the heavy lumber that used to block the door, they were not here willingly. In the last few days, they've left this room.
Okay.
You also would, because of your skills with tracking, you could tell there were probably somewhere between 2 and 4 of them.
And I could tell they were humans and not just humanoids.
You can their feet are different. Even humanoids have like different, even if very slightly differently shaped feet. Yeah, these guys were specifically human.
Yeah, I will
Not-
relay that.
Not that Red was here, but was there any indication during the Morlock fight that they were up to something? I seem to remember some banter.
There was some banter about like warning someone, and they
Like
were
keep them
picking
away
through
from the
rubble. There was a
ritual?
bunch of like rubble. You did find a shrine as well in another room, and they were
right,
Yeah, we
they
did
were
go back
ordering
to
the
that.
rubble in specific sized piles that
Yeah.
we had no idea.
Yep.
Can we go back and check on those piles?
Yeah, that's next. I just wanted to clear out this like secret
Yeah.
room deal
Mm-hmm.
to get the 12 gold or whatever we found, I guess.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, you can return to the area you're at. Red
I want to
obviously
see if
wouldn't.
I can. Go ahead.
Red obviously wouldn't notice this, but the rest of you notice that the bodies are gone of the ones that you slew. You also would notice that the rubble, especially because you specifically brought it up and are looking for them, the rubble piles, once you get to that room, are much smaller than they were before. Some of them are gone entirely.
Can I track the humans? Like, what direction did they go?
Yeah, make a perception or survival hidden check.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
Oh wait, I will hunt my prey.
You're marking specifically one of these humans as your prey.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'll call him Bigfoot.
Survival checks when you track your prey. Perfect. Okay. So +2 bonus to your survival. I guess it's supposed to be survival, not perception, to track.
It is,
Survival
yep.
checks when you track your prey. Okay, yeah. So then this will be
Survival then +2.
yeah.
Okay.
20.
20 is enough. You start tracking them back towards where the others already went, actually. So
I follow.
yeah, as you follow the tracks, I will draw roughly. If you had, say, Witcher senses enabled, it would be this red line that seems to lead off in this direction.
Oh, down there.
Yep.
Where's the light?
Rogar, move forward.
Oh,
slightly.
there's the
Yeah.
light. There it is. Okay.
The door ahead
and can,
is closed.
And can I
Oh,
tell
shit.
if are they moving of their own volition, or are they like being dragged, or like that's something I can tell?
That's not something you can tell, because this whole area is covered with tracks from the Morlocks as well that are haphazardly blocking everything. You can't tell if any of them were specifically around or associated with these tracks.
Yeah. I inform the group as I like come back from the darkness tracking, like those humans are came this way.
Were they put into the cells?
I check the red mark to see. No, they're it's going.
Correct.
I point back where we killed those beefy Morlocks. I want to say Murlocs. They're Morlocks.
Yep. They're bigger. That's why they're called Morlocks.
And I suppose we should follow. I
Mm.
say in Elvish and see if anyone reacts.
Yeah, I do. I say I can't speak Elvish.
I just respond. Okay.
Do you say it in Elvish?
No, I just go, okay.
Dread it.
You're having a seizure. Is that poison not out of your system yet?
As I
Funny
start
thing
drawing
is,
the medical
Rogar
dagger.
doesn't really care that much. He's just like, all right, cool.
I'll
you guys
repeat
do?
what it is and whatever common language we're saying when I start heading down the hallway.
I'm going to attempt to stealth down the hallway, actually, if that's not a problem.
Make a hidden stealth
Oh
check.
yeah, go ahead. I don't know if Kalis does, but Marissa has really good place memory and really bad face, so I know I died and swear I died.
Oh.
Perfect. You feel stealthy.
Sweet. I will go square by square. You tell me when something kills me.
Nothing. You get to the door.
Okay.
All of the doors are still open and empty in the small cell rooms.
I wait for our
I'll just
shielding
motion back. Even though I'm in the darkness and only one other person can probably see me, I'll just motion back.
Well, darkness is
One person's
relative.
enough. They can tell the rest.
You open the door?
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Perfect.
Ah,
Inside are two more Morlocks. These ones, similar to the previous ones, are picking through the stuff. There was the remains of like a complex clock there. However, they seem to have dragged a lot of the piles of rubble into around the edges. They aren't actually creating difficult terrain. They've kept them around the perimeter of the room, and they seem to be sorting through and managing them.
do they notice us?
Yes, these ones do.
We
They do
open
notice
the
you.
door.
Yeah.
Is it reasonable to have been using stealth for the engagement?
Yes, yes, it is for any of you who wish to.
What's my actual initiative is
like
better
crazy.
than that.
Excellent.
So I will not.
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
Okay, this one gets this, and this one gets this. Oh boy. Glad you crit. Hagen.
Caliph
is
could go
there.
first.
Caliph can go first.
Yeah.
I think everyone's in. Yeah, okay. Caliph, what do you do?
Cast lightning bolt.
I can't see anything in the room.
You
Can't
can
either.
delay. You can. You can both delay your entire turn if you want to.
I mean, my other option is run in and shield, which we know how well that's been going.
Well,
Don't
if you've
you
got
have,
a
like,
ranged attack, you can
16?
ready into when you see it. Can you see this square?
I can ranged attack a spell, which we've learned we can't actually ready a 2-action spell.
Right.
So it's better to simply straight up delay my turn until I can see a thing. Which I'm so glad I crit my initiative. I'm doing.
Okay, Rogar, are you doing the same? Or are you preparing an action?
I will prepare to shoot the Morlock whenever I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason I don't like prepare is it's 2 actions to do a 1 action thing.
Yeah.
But then I guess you still have 1 last action on your turn, then.
Oh
You
yeah,
can do one
you can
thing
do one
and
thing
then
before
ready.
you prepare because it's
I
Or you
command
can just
Bang.
delay your
Oh.
turn.
that would do it. Is Bang rushing
Bang's
in?
gonna go whoop and do that.
Oh, okay.
He's preparing to ambush whatever comes out if it comes out.
Perfect. Both of the Morlocks. Well, let's go with one at a time then.
Yes.
On its turn, this Morlock is going to spend its first action to cross the space going up north, which
Okay.
provokes. You have dark vision. You can see it. That Rogar. That
Yeah.
will provoke your shot,
Pew. No.
but it goes wide. Then, seeing you there, you're going to have +2 AC from cover, but despite that, they are still going to raise some kind of metal contraption, aim it at you, and fire a. It's kind of like a blunderbuss. It's just loaded with miscellaneous junk. A very crude blunderbuss. It is a projectile launcher filled with stuff.
Does it use
Sweet.
black powder?
It does not. I don't think use black powder. Let me check.
I want that.
It's just a junk arbalist.
Basically, yeah.
I want it. Don't break it. I want it.
They're shooting at you.
They're shooting at the person all the way down the hallway
They're
with
shooting.
no line of sight?
No, they're shooting at Red.
That makes more sense.
Red, you are hit.
They beat 21.
They do beat a 21. Yes.
Okay, cool.
How is Tracy 21?
Because I have +2 from the cover,
Yes.
and I'm at 19.
Yep. Though your character thing says 18 now. I don't know why.
Because I have to put a temp in -1 for raging. I'm not currently raging.
Ah, okay. Either way, you're hit. You take 9 bludgeoning damage. And then the creature is, for its last action, going to scrounge from other stuff around it and load the, projectile launcher full of more, forks and scrap metal. For its last action,
He's
it reloads.
literally using like a shitty blunderbuss.
Yes. He reloads, but, he doesn't have ammo on him. He's just getting it from the environment. There's enough that they will basically be able to do it for the whole fight. The next one is going to do similar. It raises its launcher.
I will not go back into the action order, just to clarify.
Yeah. The next one is going to do similar. Raises its weapon and fires it at you. But it flies wide as you duck behind the door after the first shot. The second one, there's just a bunch of scrap metal now embedded in the wall and door. It reloads, and then for its last action, I think it's going to.
It didn't have to scrounge for ammo for that second action to reload?
That was
the other one did?
Its second action was reload. What it didn't do was move.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to shoot you again with a penalty, looking at what it has as an option. It's just going to be not doing very well. Because of the cover you have against it, it misses. The door is now fairly shredded. It's not destroyed, but in the future, if this is ever closed again, you can probably peek through it before opening it.
I am going to go back into the
in?
combat order
Okay.
here. And I'm just going to go shield, arcane cascade stance, and move into the room so I can see what's happening.
Okay, I am so sorry you
Oh,
step on
so
a
they're
trap that was
doubling
set
on
up.
each other?
As you step forward,
Great.
there's a
Oh,
trap.
God. I'm not healing you again.
I'm so sorry.
I'm pretty sure that one's my fault, so I should have let
They
the
set up-
mushroom-
They set
the
up a
door
tripwire.
kicker needs to open the door.
Yep. As you step forward, the tripwire is pulled, and a
Is there any way to make a roll to avoid it?
it will make an
or-
attack roll against you. So it is making the roll to see if it hits you.
Okay.
What
At
is
least
your
you
AC?
shielded first.
Yeah, I did shield first.
Yeah. What's your AC then, including the shield?
Does the shield spell increase AC? I didn't think it did. 1 moment.
It's +2,
Yeah.
I think. It's like
Plus
Look, I
two.
haven't used shield a lot. +1 to circumstance bonus AC, so that puts me at 19.
Okay. Now the trap, if it is a creature, counts as hidden from you. I'm not gonna. Would you be flat-footed against the trap?
I don't think so. It's on my first turn, so it's not before the first turn.
I meant you count as flat-footed because you don't know the source of the attacker.
I don't think.
I'm gonna go with
so.
no for now. And a 17.
So that does not hit.
That does not hit. So, yeah, you. I think it's because your shield, even potentially. I'm not sure what your AC is. 18
No,
only?
it was
Okay.
just high enough, but
So yeah, you get out of the way as several razor sharp spikes launch from the side, and now in the corner to your left, like down here, several launchers have been set up to fire at you. They're very inconspicuous. They look like they're just blending into the rubble. But
so
now that
around here-ish?
now that they have fired, they, I don't believe, reload. So that was a one-time thing.
Well, I'll continue forward over the difficult terrain of the desk, I suppose, to go there, but that is the last action. With, the reason they
shield
missed
and-
was because the wonderful somersault over the desk.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Red.
Okay. I'm gonna move in here. They're up in the corner? Yeah.
They're up in the
okay.
corner. Both
Yeah,
of them
so
sharing
no
one
flanking.
space.
No flanking abilities. So you can't do
Okay.
that.
So I'll move up here just to clear some way. Da, da, da. Hmm. I'm debating whether to trip one or just attack it. I don't remember these things AC that well.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure it's just under 20.
I mean, we don't
Yeah.
technically know that they're fleeing yet. They'd have to get through the door.
No, trip would put it on the ground, make it flat-footed against us, make it easier to hit.
Yeah, make it prone.
Harder
Yeah,
for me
that's
to
what
hit,
I'm
but
gonna do.
easier for you guys. But
Okay,
I
you're
can
gonna
just
trip one of them.
And you don't have line of sight. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
trip one of them. Athletics check, I believe.
Against its that's on
13. All right, well, fuck it. Two-handed attack with the hooked hammer. Nope, never mind. I'm just gonna rage.
Okay. You rage. Hey, Hagen, you see the others rushing in and starting to fight. What do you do?
Yeah, I move in the. They're piled in the corner.
They're piled in
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's how
corner.
they were last time.
Oh my god, what idiots! All right, I move into the door. I was assuming one would be in this corner, one in that corner, so we could beat them up in turn.
Unfortunately, they get a bonus for sharing a space, so they will always try to group up like that.
They get a
Whoa,
bonus
weirdos.
for it?
They
They're
attack.
in this corner.
They're
is what
better
you're
at
saying.
attacking.
Well, I punch him in the brain.
You do not punch them in the brain. They block you with their metal weapon.
I raise my shield.
It's not till next level that you can punch through metal. Okay. Rogar. Fisticuffs have begun. The damage has
Move
not much
action
damage
one.
dealt. Okay.
Move action 2. Oh, wait, hold on. That's so 5, 10, 15, and then reload.
Okay.
That's my turn.
On the first engineer's turn, which reminds me, I need to change Kayla's number to be 23. On the first engineer's turn, it is going to drop its weapon, pull out
Nice.
from among its various tools of destruction a rough salvaged, definitely not Morlock and make Warhammer. And then it's going to swing it at I'm gonna roll a d3 actually. Red, you are getting swung at by the Warhammer.
Okay. AC 18.
Okay. It hits for 9 bludgeoning damage. Yep. And then it's going to... What can it do? I think this one is going to back up. So it's going to spend an action to open the door behind it. And then spend its third action to move. What's its movement speed? Okay, yeah. It moves back there. Oh, it dropped its weapon. Oh, well.
I get a gun.
Third one, the other one. I moved the wrong one because they were... Hold on, let me switch those. There we go. This one is going to not drop its weapon entirely. It's just going to hold it in one hand while it draws its Warhammer because it's a smart Morlock. And then it's going to swing at 1d2, one who isn't the barbarian. Hagen, you're being swung at with the Warhammer. But it misses you, slamming uselessly against your shield.
Yeah, like everything does.
It's going to swing now at Caliph with a penalty for multi-attack. Miss as well. And retreat. But this time it's holding its gun. And it glares at the other one.
Wait, isn't drawing a weapon...
It is.
An action.
Yeah, that was his
is,
first
I think.
action.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right.
other-
He can't move. You're right. I mixed up. Yep, he can't move.
Oh, okay.
Caleb, kill him. Kill him dead.
Caleb, run around. Go this way. Get him.
Yeah, the problem with going that way is I'd have to use an action to do the door.
Kill that one dead,
Wait
and
a
then the
ticket.
dwarf can run in.
You were going to use a thing? You have a thing for this.
Yes, so that's what I'm thinking.
You're just gonna teleport 5 feet to there?
Do it.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, I can do that, or I can do acrobatics, and I kind of like the teleport because it comes with a hit it. So yeah, I'm going to teleport to here,
This is what this
where I
does.
am
What's your
flanking
AC?
it, and oh come on!
As you teleport
Where's-
onto another trap.
Wait,
But
wait,
it
wait.
ran
Where's
over the trap? How did it not?
It did
trigger
run
it?
over the trap, and it did not trigger it.
is it a tripwire?
It is a tripwire.
Then
But
she
it's
doesn't
teleport.
trigger it.
Yeah,
You don't pass through the square?
yeah. It's a teleport, so you're not going through the square.
Not in the
Right.
movement itself, but usually an attack itself has a lot of footwork.
It's a stab, though.
Yeah, I'm arguing for no.
I would say
Which square is the tripwire actually in?
it is in the one you're standing in.
Okay.
I'd say give Caliph a perception check.
Firstly, make
Hidden.
the attack, because I think you can make the attack first before the trap goes off.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Secondly, I would say yes, a perception check is fair.
I think for traps, if you're not actively looking, you make the check to see if we notice it.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
Spen?
what I'm saying is make a secret check.
Yeah.
So it's 21 to hit it. I assume that hits?
That does hit.
Okay, then that would be 11 damage. I'm not going to figure out what type shield gives me for the secondary damage unless you really want me to. I think it's force or something.
It doesn't
Be
matter in this
force.
case. It would be force, but yeah. And then make a perception check to realize not to cross a certain tripwire that is right among your legs right now.
Fair enough. Should blind or not blind?
Yes, hidden.
We know about it technically. Oh, hidden? Okay.
Well, you don't know what the DC is, so
Is my perception. Right. Beautiful. So glad of that. Blind. Perception. Submit. Okay.
that's not
Perception
enough.
has been chucked at you.
That's not enough to notice it. And as you
Okay.
as you retreat a bit, the one leg that was over the tripwire crosses back with the other one. It rolled an 18 to hit you, which is your AC.
Okay.
And then you take 8 piercing damage.
You can
This is trap
reduce it
goes
to
off.
3 with your reaction.
No.
What?
She didn't cast shield this turn. The shield
Oh,
was last turn.
What was the trap
Another
specifically?
identical, similar spike launcher as before.
Okay.
In the corner right up here. Disguised among more rubble that's all over this entire room.
All right.
Yeah, there's
Time to
just
kick some
various
ass.
pits, a bewildering array of timbers, metal parts, gears, bits of broken weapons, and trash is all over the floor of this entire room.
Okay, so that's basically what I can see of this room right now.
Yes.
Because technically that's been one action. I have 2 more.
Yep.
Okay.
shield.
I think I'm going to end up moving in front of this guy and the door. And
Can
then
you mark
casting
exactly where you are moving?
shield.
There's more
Okay.
traps.
Here.
Okay, you
Here.
immediately. Hold on, right here.
Really?
Perception checks. Make perception checks.
You get hit.
No, I'm
Wait.
hero pointing the stupid thing.
Is that a thing?
Wait.
Can you hero point other
You
people's
can only
rolls?
you can only hero point your own rolls.
Hold
I-
on.
I've looked.
Hold on.
Okay.
Detecting traps.
You take 13 damage.
Are you down?
No.
I'm not down. However, I'm going to reverse course on my opinion of where I'm moving.
Wait. So when characters approach a hazard, they have a chance of finding the trigger area or mechanism triggering the hazard. They automatically receive a check to detect hazards unless the hazard requires a minimum proficiency rank to do so.
I mean, I
So
already
there's-
made a stealth check for her to notice the first one, and it wasn't enough. Or perception
Yeah,
check.
but the second one
I think
is
it's
still
every
the second
trap.
one.
It's
Okay.
a different trap.
Make another hidden perception check.
Why the universe?
Okay.
Stupid dungeon.
Nope, that's not enough to notice.
Right.
Going to use that flanking bonus if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm done with messing with traps. I will move back here for the flanking bonus, and I still have a third action.
In the eyes. Stab it in the eyes.
Yeah, I'm going to hit this thing again. I am tired.
Okay.
Oh well, that is a third. Never mind. I'm going to do the.
Oh yeah, because you have.
Or cat shield.
Yeah, cast shield is the thing that's going to keep me up. That's a good idea. I'm casting shield.
I skipped. Red, it's your turn. Let me skip a red
Okay.
back.
What is flanking? +1, 2?
It
One?
takes a
It's flat-footed.
-2 to its AC.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it
And
counts as
I-
flat-footed.
Do yell to the rest of you that there are traps everywhere.
The creature that is
Fair enough.
between the two of you grins with the toothy mouth and says, "Did you like our little entertainment?"
That's right. I'm using the
Hell
hook hammer. No bonus. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Rolling damage. 10 bludgeoning.
10 bludgeoning.
Oh,
Perfect.
So 4 of that is acid.
Okay.
how can you use a gnome?
4
weapon?
additional acid or 4 of the 10 bludgeoning is acid?
4 of the 10.
Are you
Perfect.
like a multi?
A gnome hooked hammer is just.
A
It
weapon.
doesn't have like the gnomish trait. It's just made by gnomes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know dwarf stuff has the dwarf trait.
I think it used to be, in first edition specifically, Gnome Hooked Hammer was like an exotic weapon, but it no longer is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's become more widespread. Okay, that was your first action.
Well, really don't have. You know what, motherfucker? This is gonna work. 18 to grab him.
An 18
Wait. Oh, you did the -5. Wow.
is enough.
Athletics has a number
Wait.
2 and a number 3, so
Let me check what the DC is. It might be enough. Is it based on acrobatics or athletics, or they choose?
I believe they. Hang on.
For grab?
Grapple,
Okay.
1 action. Attempt an athletics check against fortitude DC. It's totally different.
Oh.
Hmm.
That is enough.
Ah, he ain't moving.
Yep.
And I don't remember my grapple rules.
What do you want to do?
I didn't know if a second one like pins it or some stupid shit because I have 4 editions of different rules in my brain.
Creature is grabbed by whatever body part attacked with.
Skill trained actions. Disarm flipping clock.
Using
Trip.
grab extends the duration of the person's grab
Yeah.
until the end of its turn.
You would need to critically succeed to restrain. So there isn't a separate restrain action.
Okay.
You just would need to critically succeed in order to be able to restrain them.
All right.
But it is grabbed until the end of its next turn, I think.
It is grabbed until the end of your next turn, unless you move or your opponent escapes. So by default, you can't move with grabbed people. It'll just release the grab.
Yep. Well, got nothing to do for the third action, so I might as well take the huge negative and try to hit it in the face one-handed.
Well, oh yeah, it's still flat-footed though. All right.
Flat-footed, but a
It's
minus
flat-footed.
10. That
And
doesn't
grab.
matter. Yep.
Crit.
That hits. Roll damage with crit.
Yay. It's another.
Yeah.
Hang on. Did that do the damage correctly? Or
You
I just want to
rolled
make sure
one.
it doubled the 4 raging damage.
Yeah, there's 2 4s.
If there's a 4 status damage that's in there, so I
Yep.
think it is included.
Okay.
Okay, it takes 18 damage. It's still up. It's very injured. So yeah, the creature was like
thing's
laughing
up.
and saying, "Ha!" It is, laughing and it's like, "How do you like that?" And then you just like grab it and just, like, yeah, it's like, "Ah,
Smash it
no,
right in the
Hammer.
face.
Yeah.
I think it's taken 36 damage and it's still up. Trash.
Yep.
I just don't
It's
want them
actually
to get
taken
back
39
together and get their
damage.
damn bonus. So
Yeah, fair enough. 39,
Yep.
you're right.
It's stuck. Hagen, what do you do? This thing is not doing so well.
Punch it in the head.
Perfect. How do you? No, you don't kill it. Sorry, I mixed up.
What?
Wait, it's
Sorry.
flat-footed. Is that a crit?
24. It's not a crit. Unfortunately, it's not a
Oh.
crit. I wish it was a crit.
Does grab? No, it's just escape. Okay.
Yep. But you hit it for 4 damage, and it's bare. It's not doing well at all.
Just punch it again.
Yeah, punch it again. It's still flat-footed.
That hits. Wouldn't hit, but it is flat. It is flat-footed. Wait, is it flat-footed against you?
It's
Does-
flat-footed
does
because it's
grab?
grab.
Grab makes it flat-footed.
Yeah. For grapple, it says let's see here.
That's
part of
great.
immobilized.
I saw it. Let me see. here.
Conditions grappled. Yep, giving you the flat-footed and immobilized conditions. Yep, you're right. You're totally right. That hits. That last 3
more
damage
damage.
is exactly enough to kill it.
I just barrel straight through because I need to see where this guy is.
Yes,
Perfect.
thank you.
He's looking terrified at you as you just beat his friend to death.
All of us were just standing in the corner punching him. Ow.
It's like moving it in front of people so you can hit it harder.
Yep.
Yeah,
This feels
I
like-
punch, you push him towards me.
Yep. Perfect. And that was your last action. Rogar, what do you do?
I move into the space, putting myself on top of the new gun,
Yes.
and I'm gonna shoot him.
Perfect.
Not with the new gun, because I'd have to pick it up. And
Yeah, pick
reload
it up and
but,
load it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clan pistol. Pew!
I think it is loaded, actually.
Oh, 13.
Unfortunately,
No,
13 misses.
Okay. I will command bang to sick 'em, boy.
Also, you're right. He did fire twice.
So that is 1. Okay, that's 10. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Whatever traps he triggers, he triggers. That's what I'm gonna say. And then his
Don't
second
worry,
action to
I've
get in front of the
triggered them all.
door.
Okay, perfect. In front of the door, and that last one, what's his AC?
19, I think.
Okay, he gets
Let me check.
crit. Oh, wait, 19. He might not get crit.
Wait, his AC is 16.
He gets crit. So he's going to take 2d6 plus 3 damage, doubled to 24 damage. Oh, no.
Exactly his health.
Oh god, this is a travesty. Why?
Oh, I gotta reload my thing again.
So he's down.
He's down.
He's down at exactly 0, so I don't think he's bleeding out.
He is bleeding out in this version of the game.
Oh.
In this game, that is still bleeding out. Oh. If he's going to take trigger traps, he triggers traps, you said.
Yeah. Where
Okay.
did he trigger the trap? Right in front of the door?
Right where he is, yeah.
Bang probably wouldn't have that passive perception on traps, or would he?
He wouldn't even know what a tripwire is. He's just like, oh, it's a string. It goes away, and let's swipe at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Rogar, do you do anything else?
No, because that was my last action.
Perfect. Well, that one's
Fluffy
dead.
wall!
Yeah. On its turn, the Morlock is gonna stare horrified still. He was staring horrified at the bear until the trap got the bear, and then he looks still at you, and there's a group of you who are looking even more angry than a few seconds ago, now that the bear is down. And it is going to
Make a morale check.
it isn't going to make a morale check.
Half its party is dead.
It's going to move there, spend an action to reach over past Bang's spot. Well, actually, can stand over Bang. So it's going to stand
He's
over
playing
Bang,
dead. He's gonna get you.
open the door, and then it's going to run in. And
Last
it
action
says,
to run.
you hear it yelling in the Morlock speak, which I believe some of you understand. And it
Is
says,
undercommon?
it is undercommon, yeah.
Yep.
It says, my king, the intruders are here! It's like right in the next room.
No, I don't have the health to deal with this.
No, we're
Wait,
not. We're going home.
Wait. Now that we're out of range, I can. Well, maybe not actually. I recant my statement.
Ugh.
Wait, did he close the door behind him?
He did not.
He didn't have the
No.
action.
Nope.
So that door should be open.
It is open.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
Good.
should have opened it.
Oh, ha! I can see him.
Barely
Yeah.
see
Or
him.
wait, is this him or is
That
this
is
something
him.
else?
Nope, that's him.
Kill him. Kill him.
Kill him.
It's going to be one of those. The intruders are here, and then collapses in front of the throne.
The other one had 40 HP. I can't kill him in one hit without a crit. And I have 2 health.
You could teleport in if you insist.
Do that,
No.
but I will be healing you in 4 seconds.
You could delay until
Yeah,
after
I
Hagen.
think what I'm literally going to do is delay for the moment.
Okay.
There's no good reason for me to go right now before I'm healed.
Fred, what do you do?
The traps have been triggered.
Well, I can get as far as. Oh God.
What's the oh god? What does that mean?
So I'll describe it to
I
you.
shut the door. No, fuck you. I shut the door. And back this way.
Drive it.
So I actually will describe to you what you see because it's not as bad as you think.
Okay.
You do not see 6 monstrosities in front of you waiting to beat you to death. You, in fact, see 2 more Morlocks and 3 prisoners, human ones.
Oh.
So in front of you, I think, you can see a sofa-like throne made out of what looks like an old mattress. Several pieces of reconstructed furniture and dozens of bones lie sprawled across the northern side of this room. A narrow rivulet of muddy water trickles from a narrow tunnel to the south and forms a puddle in the room's center. You can see that right here. The king, even in the middle of you bursting in the door, is like lounging on its throne, his throne, and like looks at you. And I think you can tell from body language that it has a speech prepared.
Oh,
But you're in
not
combat.
another one.
God, I have sudden
Lock the
charge.
door.
Come on.
Do it.
That would be this one specifically is the one.
Now it's not his
The
turn.
red background one.
Red background
Okay, so I still have 2 actions technically because shutting the door and running away wasn't.
Yes, the prisoners are not
Fully-
able to help you. They are there,
Their decoration.
but
Are they able to get out of the way if we need them to move for flanking or stuff like that?
Yes.
We
Okay.
just occupy their space, basically.
Yes, they are effectively too. They're not actually chained up, but they look extremely malnourished and are too weak to effectively fight.
Okay.
They'll
So
basically scramble out of the way.
they're window
before
dressing.
we're-
They almost
they
dead
decide to
elf, and I need healing too. Fuck it.
Bloom, and I will do you heal.
As the king is trying to start a speech, the rest of you just hear "fuck you" as I run in the door.
Perfect.
Dragon Rage? Does he have to do a thing to Dragon Rage?
Yeah, I'm
still
still
raging,
raging.
You're already
I'm still
raged.
raging.
Yep.
Alright.
And through the door, and 18 to hit.
An 18 doesn't hit. Not this one.
No. Nope. You can.
How much do I
Fire.
care about this character? 1 hero point.
We got 55 minutes left.
Yeah, we got time for this whole fight.
Yeah, I got time to die. Is
TPK.
what I got.
If we
Yeah.
TPK, we're done with the dungeon. I feel like that's the rule.
It might be.
Fair
We'll see how
enough.
it goes.
Hero point. 19 is 19 enough to hit.
It is.
Remember,
not.
he's flat-footed because
Oh.
he was about to give a
Oh.
speech. He's not.
You're right. That hits then.
Does the 18 hit?
No, the 18 doesn't hit, but the 19
You
does.
got
21
It's 21 AC.
21.
Roll
All
damage.
right. 17 slashing damage.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Mushroom, how far away from me are you?
I don't know where you are anymore. I'm
far?
here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here. Does your positive energy go through
you there?
walls?
It does. Yes, it does.
Bang's getting back up. Yes.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about him.
Perfect.
All right.
Red, that's your turn, right?
Let's see. Ran in. Yes.
No.
Yeah, you moved twice, actually. Yeah, I believe you moved twice because you
He
sudden
moved
charged,
once, and then he sudden charge for
which
2
is,
actions.
which is 2
Oh,
actions.
Yes.
right. Yeah.
Kalith, you're not stepping in now?
No. I want healing before
Hagen.
I go to my death.
What do you do? AoE?
Everyone gets 2 hit points.
Okay.
That's gonna help.
Hey, Bang's back up.
Okay.
I told you I'd heal you. I didn't say I'd do a good job. I'm also
Perfect.
saving the rest of my heals to
Make people not bleed out to
the-
death?
the good, or even for the good healing spell. But like, I needed to get the bear up.
Yeah.
I just
Perfect.
thought I would roll better than
Yay.
2.
That's fair.
4 is the goal, right? Average roll is 5, so 4 seemed fair.
Fair. Okay. That was a 3-action one, so I guess that's your turn.
Yep.
Rogar, unless Kalith is going.
Yes, I will go in before I completely lose my turn.
'Kay.
Oh, how much better?
Actually, yeah, after you go, I'm going to roll initiative for these guys because they don't even have initiative yet.
I'm going to pop the healing potion, so 2 actions, one to take it out, one to actually drink it. 1d8. And it is just 1d8, right? I
Yep.
have no idea.
I believe
it.
so.
Lesser healing potion. Oh! Was it a lesser healing potion?
Yeah, it was. 1d8.
Lesser, not minor?
Unless there's the lowest stage.
No, minor's the
Definitely
lowest
not.
stage.
Oh.
Yeah, let me double check.
For some reason, I have a lesser, and I don't trust myself on that one.
Minor's 1d8, lesser's 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah, which is
Oh,
very
so it's
different.
probably
It's
the
a
1d8 one?
lesser, actually.
It is lesser.
Nice.
Yep, 2d8 plus 5.
2d8
Plus 5.
Plus
plus
5.
5. 13.
Respectable.
That
Yeah.
makes me feel
Average.
happier about moving. Okay, so that was 2 actions to put me back to a level where I won't immediately die. Any reason to move forward right now? I could see what would happen.
fucking 1.
That's
I'm not sure I count that as a reason. You know what? I think that I'm going to recall knowledge
About?
on what these things are and what might be useful.
Okay.
Can it be done with arcane?
Let me check.
Did these guys care about light? I remember something about that. Did we forget about
They
that?
yes, you're right. I forgot it by the time Caliph went in with who was the light? Caliph is the light?
Caliph
I
has
have
the
the
light.
light, and I still haven't put light on these guys, so when eventually I do go
Yeah.
in, they would be blinded.
Yeah, that's correct. And that is
Yeah,
a
but
thing
that'd
you
be
already
two
know.
reasons then. Thanks.
Move in the room. Don't fight. Just step in the doorway.
Well, your third action is recall knowledge, as you said. So, I have a thing for recall knowledge. Here it is.
Is the API going?
Oh no,
No?
I don't have
Yes.
an issue with that. The API should be working. I'm just checking what.
Sorry,
type of
I'm
skill
just
it is.
clicking on my thing, and I don't see the blind roll up in the top corner anymore, which is weird.
Oh, I
If your
do.
token's selected.
Oh, try reloading the page because I have to reload the page sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
nope.
Okay.
Got it.
They are
Wait.
right. So this is going to be a society roll for some reason because based on the type of creature that this is, all humanoids of any kind, even underground dwelling ones, society.
Clearly.
Yes,
Um,
clearly. Though fungus is
question.
nature.
Question.
Yes.
So I am not I am a prepared caster, but I don't have a spell book. God just gives me whatever spells I want.
Okay.
Hypothetically, if someone didn't prepare their spells today, could one of them have been the light spell? Because the elf is not being good at being a flashlight.
I will allow you to change that since we hand waved over the switching of days, and you have lost a light source, aka a wizard, in between.
Yeah. I also have not used any cantrips today.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Caliph, please make a hidden society roll if you'd like to. You don't have to commit to the action until you make the roll, so you can change your mind if you want to.
I mean, can we do an occultism or an arcana, or would that give me anything?
Arcana would not be helpful at all. Occultism would be very peripherally helpful. It would tell you maybe about some of their behaviors because you did find their shrine before, and, things like that. But
not,
in
hey,
terms of
look,
how to
I want
fight
to
them,
figure out how to damage you.
no.
That's society,
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
Fine, society it is.
Don't you get something out of it even if you fail?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. That's not bad then.
Yeah, but it's two parts of something. Something she knows that's true, and something
If
she knows it's not.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely true. I'm sure of it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So you know that these creatures have some certain affinities. They see certain things as valuable. You've already seen actually all three of those affinities: machinery, scavenging, and strange occult behaviors. In terms of what to do when fighting these guys, it's very likely the king has some kind of occult-based spells that it will be able to cast. They don't have any particular or special weaknesses other than the one you know about, which is light. You also know that because they usually live among grime and dirt, they actually have a small bonus to saves against disease and poison. It's not a huge bonus, but it is a small one. You don't know the exact number. But using the poison against, like one of your prepared poison doses against it, has that risk of them saving.
Okay.
2 truths and a lie. I guess we have no way of knowing if it was 2 truths and a lie.
Or if I just got a crit or something, I don't know. I pass on all of this knowledge laconically to everyone around me as I swig my potion, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Rogar. Wait, no, before Rogar goes, these guys need to actually roll for initiative. Unfortunately for you. Here we go. That's that. That's that. And the other one's already in initiative. It is still Rogar first.
Okay. I will move forward.
I think red
can-
was
okay.
before.
I can get in that square.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, because I can share a space with Bang because he's small.
Okay.
Normally, you can only share space with tiny things.
Mhm.
Okay,
Take
then
a
I'll
step
take it.
in.
Yeah, going there then because that's my one move.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I assume this man is the king.
Yes. Though he wears not a crown.
Okay, I will
Shoot him.
reload. That's my second action.
Yep. He's still sitting, though now scrambling around a bit because he's been hit on a large, haphazard constructed throne.
And if I don't give Bang an action, could he just move out of the doorway?
If you clearly want him to, yeah, he'll move out on his own.
Yeah.
And you whistle and raise your gun, and Bang knows that means get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the king.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
I also say that gun is mine. The one that was dropped.
Yes, you get the
Dibs.
garbage blaster.
Dibs. Pew. 15 doesn't
15
hit.
does not hit. You know
Is
his
he still
AC.
flat-footed?
No.
He hasn't acted
Oh
yet.
yeah, his AC would still be 19 then. I get it.
That was your last action?
Yes.
On its turn, the creature itself, the engineer, raises its warhammer and says, "Get away from the king!" And is going to move to flank you, Red, and hit you. Enraged, it retaliates. It is going to hit you, moves once, hits you with the warhammer, and hits for 11 bludgeoning damage. Then it's going to strike at you with its jaws for its second attack. And what is your AC currently?
18.
That includes the flat-footed from flanking?
Oh no.
That'd be
16.
It hits you for 9 piercing damage as well, 20 total damage.
How you doing?
Oh, gonna die.
Then, because all three of these guys roll to go together,
Yep, they did. They're dead. I'm sorry, Busher. You did make it.
yep. I think. Well, this one probably can see that you're doing well, and it has a specific thing. So it's going to raise the club that it has been holding, strides past all of you guys, right up here to
It's blinded.
Rogar.
Now he's in bright light.
Yeah, now it is suddenly blinded.
Now it is in bright light as he turns the corner. That's correct. It is flat out blind until the end of its turn. Okay, so it's going to have a 50-50 chance of missing, but it's using a special ability to do a leap
Run
attack.
and attack.
Leap attack,
Yeah.
yeah. So swings at you with its club. It would crit you. Let's roll that blind chance.
He rolled a 29?
Yep.
Or he rolled a nat 20?
You rolled a nat 20 and a 29.
Oh.
So it
Is the
is
actually down?
no,
No.
not yet.
Okay.
2 seconds.
Yeah. The king has to go yet. So.
King hasn't gone yet.
Yeah. Conditions. You just should have let him do his speech. You can't detect anything. Oh, right, yeah. If I remember that. It's a 50-50.
actually can't let him do his speech. If I'm raging, everything's an enemy until I stop raging.
Excellent. It hits you with the crit.
Go for it.
You take 20 damage.
Ow.
That was only 2 of its actions, actually, the leaping strike. So then it's gonna swing. I'm gonna roll a d2 because it might swing at Bang, and I'm so sorry if it does. On a 1, it's swinging at Bang with its penalty attack. It's swinging at Bang with a -5 or -4 because it's using its jaws.
50% chance.
And a 50% chance to fail. It fails. It misses. Doesn't even need the 50% chance. It whiffs the initial attack roll. Okay, that's its turn. On the Morlock King's turn. He says, as he's attacking, by the way, he's doing this as he's attacking. He says, I must commend you for your bravery in seeking me out. And he has a mad smile on his face. He says that as he is going to cast a spell. Where are we? Here we go. Perfect. He's going to cast a spell, and I need you to please, Lactarius, make a will save.
15. Guessing that's not enough.
You take... Oh, I didn't roll the damage. You take 5 mental damage.
That puts me at -1.
And you're going to take 1d4 persistent mental damage.
You get mental damage when you're unconscious?
It is if it's from pain. Illusory phantom pain.
God.
Oh
my god, what is
so
such insane?
Yeah. So he says, I offer you 2 choices, he says, after he strikes down Red. He says, you can become sacrifices for the Ghost Queen, or you can prove your worth to her by serving me with a specific request.
What does that mean?
And that's his turn.
Bargain instead of killing him.
Red, it is not your turn to see if you die until just before his turn. So Hagen, what do you do?
Move here. I yell broadly into the ether.
Please
What do you want?
make a perception check.
No.
Wait, I went through that square.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Please make a perception check, Rogar. I thought you moved through the bear because you literally moved your character
No.
down from where
Yeah, because either way I would have had to go like that.
Okay.
So
Please make a perception check, Rogar, first.
I assume secret.
Yes.
All right, blind one roll.
A 23 is enough to spot that this is trapped and to warn the others. This tile.
Yeah, I would say. Wait, can I warn them and they then don't
Avoid
need
the
to step
trap?
on it?
Yes, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
can we avoid it? Okay. Yeah, I would have done that when I went in that square.
So, everything's fine. You can move there and not trigger the trap.
You can actually move there if you're careful not to do the trap. That is actually a very easy but still rolled acrobatics check.
Athletics.
Acrobatics?
I think it's acrobatics only. Let me
It's
check.
acrobatics.
Why is it? I'm trying to argue for success.
It's acrobatics only, according to... Okay. You trip over the trap.
Hero point.
That was
can-
like DC 5, wasn't it?
It wasn't that easy.
Oh, okay.
It was
much
easy relative to
damage?
Pathfinder DCs, which is around 20,
Okay.
it seems to be for most things.
Yeah, most things are 20.
So if you want to
Save.
hero point this,
No.
it's making the attack roll against you. It crits.
Oh my
no.
god!
31? How was anyone supposed to...
It's a plus 11. Well, you have to see, seeing the trap avoids this attack roll in the first place.
Well, if you make the...
Have you rolled below a 10?
You take 24 damage.
I don't think the entire time, no.
No.
I did the one time, and that was just 10 minutes ago as you were stomping through the first half of this encounter. Then the dice changed their mind.
I have 8 hit points left in this infernal dungeon. If I die, you're all dead. What do you want, old man?
Okay. Perfect. So you are going to listen to him?
Sure.
I'm not necessarily willing to get out of combat order, but I am willing to listen for a little bit.
Okay. Is that in agreement? Or are we basically waiting one round, seeing how, Lactarius is doing, and then he talks
Can I
during his next
cast
turn.
stabilize on Lactarius?
If you have the actions for that, yeah, you can probably.
Yeah.
If you can see him, you can cast it.
As long as I'm not
That's
giving up or he doesn't.
Never mind. Wait, is Lactarius in the doorway?
No, he's over
it's
there.
dark. You can't see him.
Oh, Caleb.
I don't know that you're
I don't know what
down.
it costs.
The flashlight's broken. I guess I cast light on my shield for the actions.
Sure. I will change your token so that it works.
Though not on your shield because your shield is too much bulk. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I
On your helmet.
absolutely would have
Your
cast
helmet
it on
would
there
work.
before.
Light on a coin tied to my shield for convenience.
Okay, bright
I love
light
it.
and low light, 20 each. There we go.
Now can you see him?
Yes, but like barely. You see like a mushroomy fungal hand.
Ooh, I see a bleeding hand.
Yep.
It's just like barely in frame. It's just like.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's technically stay in combat because you guys can like do stuff that isn't fighting them if you want to. Caleb, what do you do?
I'm curious to listen, but I don't want to give up my entire turn to listening.
You want to delay your turn then?
I'm already at the end of the combat order, so
The end of the end is
You
like
could
just the beginning.
You could delay until he gives us the offer, and then.
like, can he give us the offer as we are healing Hagen, or as we're casting light with Hagen, or I
If
don't
you
know.
stop fighting, you don't know if they will stop fighting. You have, it seems for now, stopped. At least like Hagen just went, so we don't know. You don't know how they will react to you stop fighting. If you stop fighting, just like they don't. You're both just kind of like. It's not clear. You very specifically, you don't know yet for sure. That is the risk of trying to stop combat, is losing out on the ability to kill someone if it doesn't stop.
Okay, I'm willing to listen, though again, I'd rather not give up the entirety of my turn to that.
You can delay your turn until after the king's turn. That's probably the best way to keep your full turn while doing that.
Mhm.
Or if what I'm asking is there something else you want to spend your turn on that isn't combat related, or like that isn't killing them?
Or are you just gonna go kill him and then we're gonna die?
I mean, if I go in to kill them, I don't have faith that we'll make it out of this. I'm not sure how much I care about that, but I'm not quite willing to go suicide. Any non-combat actions that would be severely useful at this point? Probably not.
I recommend delaying, honestly. Hello.
Can I turn off the light and actively try to hide?
Yes. You'd have to move out of the room that you're in.
Well, I'm not in the room.
No, you have to move out of the room you're in because this guy's right here.
Oh, I see.
Guy's blind.
Yeah,
He's still blind until the end of his
He is
turn.
still blinded until the end of his turn, you're right, so you can hide where you are. Also, this guy is blinded because you turn on the light Hagen.
Yep.
Okay, make a hidden stealth roll.
Yep. Okay, stealth. Alright. Sorry, I'm having... That API is gone again. Click that button. There we go. Stealth.
Okay. You feel hidden.
Beautiful. With my feeling hidden... Can I still hide while moving, or sneak, or is that a...
Yeah,
Half
you just move
movement.
slower.
And you have to make a new stealth check.
That's fine. Oh, I have to make a new stealth check?
Every time you, sneak. You make a new stealth check after you're done moving.
Then, no. So I assume turning out the light is a free action, I think.
Ending a spell is actually one action, if I remember correctly.
Mm.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I will hide then, and then I've got one action left if I'm doing anything. That does not include moving. and you can't hold it one action.
Mm-mm.
Do. Oh, that would be moving. Sure. Seeking isn't moving. Can I seek to see if there's anything else that we're missing around this room that I can see?
Make a hidden perception check.
Okay. Anything that I didn't already trigger with my face.
You are confident that you have found everything in this room that is to find, mostly by getting sapped by it or shot by it.
Yeah, I think we stepped in
Great.
every square.
Yeah.
And does that include the bits that I can see over here?
Yes.
In which case, I will pretend I'm not here, and we're not in combat. No one else is fighting.
Rogar.
Rogar will cock an eyebrow, reload his gun, tell Bang. I'm
Be
trying to think
ready
of
or
a link.
something?
No, I want him to go pick up that gun for me.
Oh, go fetch.
He just, yeah, he fetches. He goes, "Ar ar ar," and grabs the gun, and like we'll just hide out over here, I guess. Like,
Okay.
there.
Stand on the gun behind me, yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
he's just in this square.
And then I guess
And
you've
then-
got one more action.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and then I will say, I don't think he want. You know what? I'm gonna hunt prey because that's not like a overtly.
Yeah, you like narrow your
Yeah.
eyes at one
Yeah,
of them.
it'd just be like, what do you want?
At the
And yeah, the king is now my prey.
Perfect.
So
The
like, what? What do you mean?
yeah, the engineer Morlock, the one in the back here on its turn, is going to turn over red and see that red is down right now.
Red's dead, baby.
And looks at you and like it's gonna back up menacingly out of line of sight.
I can
Clearly,
still see like the edge of his token right
It's great.
there.
you definitely can't shoot at him. That's just the line of sight stuff
Oh,
being weird. But
Darn. I think there is a gunslinger feat where you can shoot through a wall, but
That's
I don't know
great.
for sure.
this one is gonna stay where he is, brandishing his club, but waits. Is like ready to swing at you.
He also has the step down from blinded, but
Dazzled.
he's
Dazzled, yeah, he's gonna stay
yeah, he's still
dazzled.
dazzled.
Lactarius, you was stabilized cast?
No, I didn't have. I couldn't see him.
Okay, yeah. Please make a roll a flat d20. Roll a flat check, 11 or higher to not bleed out. You are
11.
good. You stabilize. Okay. On his turn, the king says, "You are wise, I see, as well as brave. My name is Growlgoose, a devoted servant of the Ghost Queen. If you would prove your loyalty to her, then join me and slay the water monster that plagues this shore."
The
is it a big
dragon?
frog.
It is serpent-like and
Dragon. The
monstrous.
dragon.
Does it have wings?
Not that I am aware of. But should
Can
you slay
describe
her
it?
and bring back her head, you will be rewarded.
Mm.
Side quest.
Could we get our mushroom boy back?
We're saving that for dinner. Mushrooms.
He says, "If you agree and pledge yourselves to this task, I will give your companion his life and spare him."
We just need the mushy bits.
That sounds fine with me.
I'm remaining
is it-
hidden
is
and I'm
it
not
up-
peeking.
Is it upstairs? Is it down?
Oh, no, nothing so arduous. The route is right over here. He gestures like to somewhere in the room you can't easily see from where you are. But he says,
Down here.
Actually here specifically, I guess Red's unconscious body. Yeah, he gestures to a like natural rock crevasse in like the wall basically, and yeah, where part of it is caved open, and there's just this opening that is less. It's you'd have to go through single file. It's cramped.
It's squeezing time.
Yep.
Oh,
Maybe just
I think
go
I know
do
where
it
it is.
because it'll get us out of the range of this guy.
Yeah, I mean, can you describe? What
Either
it
we die
is?
here or we die against the monster. Like, it's fine.
I just want to figure out what we're up against so I can roll nature.
Okay. Yeah. So
Give me
he
a description.
he describes a great
during this
serpentine
discussion.
beast. Yeah, he describes what he sees.
Yeah. All right. What kind of creature is it?
Oh, he's already stabilized.
He has already stabilized. Yes. Please make an Arcana check.
Not nature?
Nope. If it is a dragon, it's Arcana.
I mean, can I make an
Dragons are
Arcana check while
natural.
hidden?
Dragons are Arcana according to the recall knowledge thing, and yes, you can make a recall knowledge while hidden.
Okay, I'll make an Arcana check then.
You know what? I said I'd try it, so I'll try it. It is
All right.
our.
Go ahead.
Hidden rolls.
Oh
can
no,
both
you do it too.
You can
You
both
do
do
too.
it.
Oh, I can do it too?
We don't
Alright.
share one brain. We're good.
Arcana.
Okay.
Here's mine.
Um.
Oh, it's recall knowledge Arcana, so something.
You get something out of it.
Is that a trained action?
Recall knowledge is not trained. The specific
Okay.
thing that Marissa's describing is a recall knowledge related feat that she has.
No,
Yes.
I was just wondering if recall knowledge was trained or not. That's
Nope.
all.
So this, what he seems to be describing is called a river drake. It is a relatively weak draconic creature. It is still quite dangerous, but not like a dragon.
If we did this, would this count as ritually hunting this drake?
You may attempt to do that. You know one specific thing about them that is... actually, no, I don't think you know... Yeah. You don't know that much about river drakes, but you do know that, like many dragons, they have the habit of moving and attacking faster than you might think. They also have a very long whip-like tail.
So don't get close.
That is what you were able to recall.
Okay. Is that both of us?
Yes. That was
Okay.
Caleth. Rogar is not able to recall anything.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I'm not telling you this right now. I'm busy hiding. Unless I can whisper without being heard or noticed. If
No.
that's the case, no.
Not with that other guy in the room, which he still is.
In which case, I'm sorry.
Would you allow us some time to recuperate?
Very well, if you don't leave this room. Come, enter
This
my
room?
chamber.
That room.
Yes.
Okay. And anything that we have on us is strictly ours.
He looks at you, and then he says, "Have you been plundering my domain?
Not
Just got-
technically.
Anything
just
you
got
have
here."
stolen may be rewarded in addition when you complete the task and prove your loyalty."
Excellent. I will give Bang a whistle. That means drop what you're holding and come back to me. So now the gun is hidden here.
Perfect. And yeah, you are all invited into to join the king of the Morlocks in his chamber.
Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Yes.
Yeah,
Excuse
they
me,
let you
excuse me.
through. He's watching you from behind. Yeah, like he's like being a
Now that
bouncer.
he is out of the room, can
I will close the door
closer?
behind us.
Hagen.
really?
He knows about you.
Go in the room.
Perfect.
Wait.
Are you intentionally closing that door?
I'm crack. Oh, you know what? I'll leave it cracked so you could hear if that's what you're wanting.
Well, I don't want to have to use an interact action to move through it. But yeah,
Okay.
leaving it cracked is fine.
I leave it enough to where you could just push it open as you're
Perfect.
moving.
Or,
The
really
Morlock
crack.
near the door catches the foot on the door and opens it for Caliph very intently.
My hiding is very successful, I see. Alrighty.
It looks like if you don't walk in, he's going to grab you and pull you in.
I'm gonna go here with my bear.
The prisoners all look very.
Can I tell which one's Big Feet?
What are the medicine checks for? Treating wounds?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna be here for like 5 hours.
It's not that long.
No.
Like an hour.
Yeah. Caliph, do you enter?
I'm trying to decide if I attack.
I do not associate with this elf.
He's been following us for like
He's been a
5
real
sessions
pain
so
in the-
far.
A whole week.
He's like
with
900
weirdo.
years old.
Yes, I do. I am going to go through to here, and I'm going to spell strike the king.
Okay, you're teleport attacking, or
No, I'm just walking there and spell striking.
make an attack roll?
I guess I don't
Alright.
do the healing.
I
Yep.
guess not. This will be on your turn if we
Well,
keep
all
going
of your
through
medicine
initiative.
checks didn't actually.
Only the first one
succeed
did anything,
anyway.
which wouldn't.
First one
yeah.
was for me.
Make an attack
Seriously?
roll.
10 minutes.
I got hit with a spike trap. I have 8 hit points out of 32. I got.
I
crit
have
with a
0.
trap.
I got crit for
You're
20.
stable.
You
I'm
miss.
bleeding.
Okay, perfect.
No, I'm hero pointing that.
Okay.
Mm.
Still a miss?
Yeah.
Don't care, hero pointing.
Okay.
Let's go.
That hits. You deal 6 damage.
Is he
Plus the
blinded?
spell.
He is currently dazzled, I
Dazzled.
think. Yeah.
Okay. So
Which-
is he still flat-footed?
I think dazzled is not.
It would be
flat-footed.
on this because he's not.
He
In
No,
combat.
it's flat-footed. That's a bit more damage in either
hold
all
on.
cases.
So firstly,
And me.
he isn't completely well, he isn't flat-footed from the entering combat thing. He's not gonna just let you easily walk up to him and do that. So he is not flat-footed against that.
No, the question is for blinded, if he's flat-footed.
Yeah.
because of that.
He is not blinded, but he is dazzled, and from that, he is not flat-footed from that.
Okay.
We still hit either way.
Is a 28 a crit? I don't think so, but
No, he's got 21 AC. So if he was
17.
flat-footed, it would be 19.
Oh, hang on. I think Zen is right. No. Concealed doesn't mean things are flat-footed, weirdly enough. It's the most minor form of hidden. Yeah. Yep. What was your question exactly, Marissa?
okay, if it's not flat-footed, I'm just trying to math some damage. So
Yeah, it's not flat-footed.
it's not flat-footed. There's 6 damage for the actual strike. Then we have some more challenging things because hydraulic push pushes him back into another critter.
I think it just
And-
isn't pushed then, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a lot of questions around that.
Shove. Hold on. I'll
No, I think
quickly
it's still
check.
not
right,
back.
with force movement. If force movement would move you to space you can't occupy because objects are in the way
Yeah.
or because you lack movement type, you stop moving the last space you can
Yeah,
occupy.
so he stays where he is.
Okay. Fair enough.
But he still takes the 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Which I rolled wonderfully
2, 3,
on.
and 1 on. Mm-hmm. So
I'm appreciating the dice.
they continue to be very cruel.
Okay, well that's 12 damage.
Okay, he takes the
Right.
12 damage.
Is he dead?
Not even
On a scale of 1 to 10, how dead is he?
5.
No.
Which is not
What?
enough.
He
Oh.
has 80 hit points. Not 80. 40?
I'm gonna let you figure out what that is, but I'm sticking with my answer. Yeah. So in response, Caleb, if we were staying, I'm keeping the same initiative rolls and just move forwards because Caleb was presumably doing this on their turn, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Going forward and spell striking would have been your 3 actions.
Correct.
You. Yeah. I think the king growls and yells in fury and says, "Kill them!"
Punch Caleb? Could I just knock out the elf?
If you start fighting against Caleb, that might change his mind. Do we want to stop and talk about this, or do we want to just keep going?
If you make move to attack me instead of the king, obviously enough, I didn't take the king down. I will
He'll
make
take us
some
down with her.
obvious move of surrendering.
Not on off your turn. You won't. Rogar, what are you doing?
Oh no, he says kill them.
He did say them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
no.
Because it's Rogar's turn.
Oh
But-
no.
You have a chance, if you try to take down Caleth, to prove your loyalty.
Evil! There's no hurt to the soul for killing evil creatures.
Listen, Rogar's neutral. Rogar wants to get out of this alive. I'm very sorry. He's gonna change his hunt prey to Caliph. And he's gonna hunter's aim shooter. Or shoot him.
Perfect. Make an attack roll.
Add 2. Watch me crit. Watch me crit.
Into a fine red mist.
Wait.
28 damage.
Hunter's aim. Oh wait, precision also.
Oh my god, 35?
It doesn't
so
instantly
what's an
kill.
auto kill?
It doesn't instantly kill because it doesn't bring you to your negative full hit points.
Oh
by
my
10.
god.
It almost does. If you were
Oh my
10
god.
less hit points, you have. So of course, the moment you attack another player, the dice are like, here, do it.
Down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so surprised you're down.
Okay. Because it was a crit and because it was so suddenly, normally I was planning to ask for like a roll if you wanted to convince the guy that you were not on Kayla's side, but I think with how suddenly he was put down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you just like there's a crack of the gunshot. Kayla falls, is like, oh, well, yes, that one was acting solo. Huh. Pick better minions.
Listen, I mean, long live Lady Death, whatever it was.
The
Ghost
Ghost
Queen for the win.
Know
Ghost
your
Queen, sorry, I'm new to
theology.
this.
Yes,
I'm
well,
new
you
to
have much to
this.
learn.
Bang looks very sad.
Excellent. Well, I don't have all day. I don't want you and your potential betrayals again.
Listen, that
Go
we're
through the tunnel and then recover yourself.
understood.
I start dragging the mushroom.
Can we use the traitor's body as bait?
You think someone like that is even worth it? Honestly, if I was the Drake, I would turn my nose up at something that foul.
But
Blood
isn't that
magic.
exactly what a
Need the
Drake
blood.
wants?
Please make a diplomacy check. Open.
-1. I'm hero pointing. 14?
With a 14, he says, "Oh, very well. I suppose it's not much better stinking up the throne room. Take it and go. And if I see you back here without the head of that creature, well, you know what happened. It's what happened before, but worse.
Boss.
Your king has spoken." And he like gestures towards the door.
Yeah,
Yep.
we dragged the 2 dead bodies out.
I'll take one, you take
Not dead. I am stable.
I would.
I am not stable.
Stabilize.
What are we?
Hagen, stabilize him. Stabilize him. Thank you.
It's like once you get into the
Yeah.
into the little fissure, you just
Hawking goes
stabilize.
first, and then the other
Yeah,
one goes
is
behind.
it? I assume it's this tunnel.
It is through that tunnel. I don't think you can physically.
Okay.
It'll let you move your character through the thing
I
because it's
can.
smaller than you. Okay, good. Okay. So going through, yeah, you find yourself at the mouth of a swampy, flooded cavern. A few ruined rowboats lie in heaps on the floor of the cavern, strewn next to tangled coils of rope. Remnants of a
Yeah.
pulley system hang from the ceiling.
Now I would like to do my heal checks, now that I won't be interrupted by combat.
Yep.
I almost want to set a trap behind us so they don't follow, but I'm still.
Do it.
I don't want to.
Do it. We're not
Part
going
of me
back
is sure
there.
that I am going to be the person tripping that trap.
We're not
I-
going back
you know-
there.
I'm going to set. Let me
Mushroom,
see.
you get 7 plus 8.
What's the spikes there?
15.
Oh my god, that's what we were hit by. Was
You were hit
spikes
by
there,
spike
weren't we?
launchers.
Oh, okay.
So I think
I set a spike snare in the tunnel where Hagen is now, but I'm gonna move Hagen
okay.
before, you know.
Yeah.
Am
we
I-
need them,
Wounded? Is that a thing?
Yes, you are wounded 1. It means that next time you go down, until you get a full night's rest at least, you will be what's the word? You will go straight to dying 2, so you need a DC 12 from your first level.
Okay.
Okay. So you have a moment to yourself to breathe and process everything that just happened.
we just put band-aids on. I first
Yeah,
use magic
just-
to heal the mushroom. I will then go with the first aid kit for all of us, including the mushroom, but we need the mushroom hit points.
We don't. He just said we need to come back with the Drake head. We could just not touch that part of the dungeon anymore.
We could just not come back.
We could just not come back.
Yeah, as long as there's a way out that doesn't include going through them again.
Or at least
Which-
until we go
Yeah.
down a floor and go back
Yes.
up then.
So, it
We
might
could
show.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could go this way,
we could go this way.
possibly, as long as there's nothing in this room because we never checked it.
No, we did. We ran through here.
I roll a 15 on the
We
mushroom.
fought some
for-
things here.
That works
so
2d8.
Well, I'm saying when we came back, we never checked this room.
Oh, you're right.
You get 3 more hit points.
That was to the mushroom.
All right, bear.
I get- Bear. Ooh, is that a crit?
That is a critical success, which means I think
Nice.
it's doubled. I don't know if it's doubled.
Was it treat wounds?
Yeah.
that's true.
Target regains 4 d8 hit points, and its wounded condition is removed. He doesn't have one.
Bear gets 17 hit points.
Didn't he go down?
He's
Oh, he got
he got
magically
healed
healed.
by the
AoE.
Magically,
He got
yeah,
magic
magically.
back up. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but only treat wounds actually removes wounded.
Yeah, he would have been wounded before when he went down.
Oh.
Yeah, magic doesn't.
Okay,
remove
yeah. Then
Oh,
now
yeah.
he doesn't.
Sweet.
Okay.
That's for myself.
I'm sensing a beautiful priority order to your heals.
Yeah,
Approving of it.
you're at the bottom.
Wait, why am I before him?
Yeah, you're after me. It's who's in the front of the fight did the most. That's the order.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I accept. I
I
accept
get
that
7 hit
stipulation.
points.
All right.
One
messed that
second.
up.
There is
Um,
definitely one more, at least 2 more medicine rolls.
Yeah. All right, now the
For
dwarf.
sure, one more, maybe 2 more.
Nope,
Yeah, that's.
dwarf gets nothing.
Oh man.
Elf boy. Is that a crit?
That is a crit for 48.
I'm
Wounded
reloading
removed.
during this time.
Really?
You get 22 hit points. You're almost. You're
At
good.
one full
You're good.
roll. It was just one gunshot wound. It's fine.
Oh, it was just one
It
gunshot.
was
wound
very
to the head.
precisely made to not kill you.
Yeah.
As you wake up, I slap you.
Technically, If all of those were 10 minutes each and there were about 6 medicine checks, do we start going through the round again?
Yeah,
You can if
Actually,
you
we
want
do.
to, but that's up to you.
Yeah, there's a dragon.
do the rounds.
Give me a sec while I check something. Before you do that.
Oh no, is the Drake here?
No.
Okay.
You're good. You can continue. Another crit.
Nice.
Nice. And that was
That's
to the
for the mushroom.
Yeah, mushroom's top of the order. It goes
48.
mushroom, bear.
15 more hit points.
3 from full. Nice.
Bear can use one more.
Oh, everyone's getting one more.
Yeah, he's 5 from full.
It's not in my hands. Nope.
No, bear's fine. He'll
He-
deal with 19.
Get 9 more hit points.
And my wounded is gone. That's
Oh,
Very helpful, yep.
Yeah. Crit
Dwarf.
again for Caliph?
yeah.
Or for who? Is that,
No,
That was for
for
the
me.
dwarf.
No, that is
Rogar?
definitely not
Good.
to Caleb yet.
4d8. 4d8.
This is where all the good rolls are going.
Yeah, to licking your wounds after.
24 hit
Ooh.
points. Are you better yet?
Yeah, I'm at full
Yeah.
now. I'm at 32.
I'm 1 away from full. I don't think I need it. Not that it's likely
Yep.
to happen anyways.
Okay,
You get
so it's
60
been
more hit
almost 2 hours, almost, and everyone's feeling a lot better now.
We have a long
Prestidigitation,
heart-to-heart
detect magic.
discussion about how you're not going to say anything. We just don't talk about the bullet.
No, we need to talk about the bullet. We need to talk about this.
We made it
What
out.
is
No,
there
it's
to
fine.
say?
We made it
You
out of this
shot
horrible
me.
situation.
You were gonna get us all killed. I made sure we didn't all get killed. I don't care. You should know better. You're 900 years old, damn it. You should know
I was gonna
better.
do it if the dwarf did it. I was gonna punch you. Like, I don't even feel bad.
I don't care.
So would you rather
What?
next time that I just leave the rest of you?
No, I rather next time you succeed if you're gonna stab someone. You're gonna stab someone, you kill them. None of this, ooh, little bits of damage.
You see, I was decisive. That's why you went down.
Chiding me for the dice after I actually use my best hit.
Yeah, the issue
If
is you were
we're-
using
if-
the wrong dice. That's the issue.
If we're gonna work as a team, we need to work as a team. You don't go rogue like that.
You're gonna go rogue, at least succeed.
Otherwise, you're left out in the dust, just like what happened.
Look, I don't recall any sort of
I know,
agreement
you
to
keep
actually
passing
work
out.
as a team.
That is the general adventurer's playbook of going into a dungeon together. You work as a team. Work as a team or die alone.
Fine. I agree to work as a team in future.
Insight check, whatever that is.
perception.
Perception.
I mean, I can tell you whatever that is, but sure, insight check is
22.
fun. I wasn't lying. And I'm also playing by lawful, so by making that agreement, I have no intention of breaking it.
You owe me a bullet. you
Please,
end the
you
session.
actually, now that you talk about that, I have something for you.
Huh?
It's a bullet.
You just have a spare bullet?
No, it was in the elf.
I pulled it
Yeah.
out of Caliph.
Medicine check.
Do I get that bullet back?
I mean, there's no way it's still usable.
It's not usable. It's
Oh.
like
Yeah, it's just a round.
It's bent in from where it like struck his collarbone or something. But you have.
I'm gonna
the
take it in
bullet
my
back.
hands and then put it in Kayla's hands and go, this is a reminder.
Perfect.
I'll stare at it for a moment, and then put it in a pocket, kind of resentfully, but
That bullet's
with
getting
a
shot
with
back
a
at you, I believe.
more solemn nod at the dwarf.
Now, but you
I
said
am respecting you at this moment in time.
now you said quickly. Someone mentioned detect magic before.
Yes, detect magic and prestidigitation
You detect
in that 2-hour gap.
several magic items through the wall to your northwest.
Northwest, eh?
Yep.
Ooh,
Right here.
I don't see a door, so I do
Well,
believe it is time to
oh.
begin knocking every 2
No, 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 no,
centimeters
no.
down the wall.
We have this on the map that was drawn for us. So it looks like it goes in, like the water area goes in like this, and then curves around to a little, I assume, nest.
Could be.
That's where drakes like to keep magic items, is their nest.
In the
Either
interests
way,
of
we'll
working
find
as a
out
team, I
later.
tell the rest of people what I found.
And because of that, you now know there's a spike trap to yourself.
Excellent. Okay. So let's do end of session. So I have didn't remember to tell you guys, but changed up the end of session rules, and they became a bit too end of session questions slightly. They have become slightly too on point, which is not a bad thing. So here are my 3 proposed questions. One is the same as before. Who was MVP in a fight? One is, who discovered a secret, overcame an obstacle, or befriended someone new? And the last one, who suffered the most?
I have a vote for questions 2 and 3.
So let's go through. Who was MVP in a fight?
MVP of the fight.
Crit on the scorpion, got it to run away so it didn't kill
I
all
think
of
the
us.
mushroom
Yeah,
won
I
the
Yeah.
fight.
Red did a pretty good
I
job
don't have a vote,
there.
but I also agree with Red.
Yeah, I think mushroom.
Yeah.
Who discovered a
befriended-
secret? Who discovered a secret, overcame an obstacle, or befriended someone new?
I vote for the dwarf.
Yep, Rogar.
What's
You get-
funny is I figured out the secret, and Rogar just doesn't know anything about magic, so I was like, all right, whatever. Like, cool.
You
Perfect.
both figured out the secret and made a friend.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
Oh, friendship is respect. Wow.
Closest you're
Shoot 'em.
getting, alright?
Now we know how to make friends with him. Shoot him.
Yeah, defeat in combat.
Maybe I should shoot more people than be my friends, because with the pixie is now their friend because we shot him.
Yep,
And now you're my friend. I just need to shoot people.
yep. This is a gun.
Please tell me what your charisma is, because this is,
-1.
And then, of course, who suffered the most?
Caleb.
Caleb.
Stepped on every trap.
Stepping on all the traps, got hit by the poison.
You died how many
down
times?
twice!
Twice. Crit by your own team.
No, it's down thrice.
Oh my god.
Almost
so
down
funny.
thrice, I believe. So it was then.
Yes,
yeah.
I was. I was 2 away from being.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And that is end of session. Congratulations. You haven't found a
Yeah.
stairs down anywhere yet.
Yep.
But,
I do think the
uh,
strategy is gonna have to be barrel through this dungeon till we get TPK'd, because I don't see any other way out of this dungeon.
Yep. But you have miraculously survived another
We're
session.
fine. We're fine.
I suspect
Wait,
that
everything's
you're gonna
fine.
come.
We're
You're gonna
fine.
go down, level up, come back, and kill everything again. It won't be as easy as the Scorpion has taught you the lesson that it's not that easy just because you leveled up once more, but it will be more doable.
Wait. Is this stairs that I see? That are they going down?
Those are going
These
up.
stairs?
Both stairs that you
Wow.
can see are going up.
Oh.
Not up to another floor, up to the same.
I,
floor.
Yeah.
I do like, by the design of this, the Morlocks just sent us down a tunnel where we could just turn around and flank them.
I mean,
Okay.
I vote that be next session we discuss what exactly we're doing here.
Or we're
Yeah.
killing the dragon. There's a bunch of magic.
That's
Yeah,
up to
there's a bunch
you.
of magic
I think it
items.
might be also
do.
more expedient to discuss it in between sessions, depending on what we want to do.
You want to kill
Um,
the dragon to get all the magic items.
But either way, we will be back next week with. I think we're back next week. Yes,
I might
we are
not be
available.
available.
Next. Okay, we might be
We're
back next
possibly
week
back next week.
with more. How did we survive this? The Abomination Vaults.
I just really like that there's a Diablo-style ARPG coming out about this dungeon.
Yeah, it's
and
been made very accurately.
I thought that was funny at first. Now I see it's just playing it normally.
Yeah, the only difference is the amount of monsters are, I assume, multiplied by like 100, because if it's a normal
also,
Diablo-style thing, it's like,
in
yeah,
normal
there's
Diablo-style-
thousands of Morlocks you slaughter or something. If
Yeah.
it's Yeah, it's going in as a level 20 character into this dungeon, just being like, yeah, I'm just going to wade through the dungeon. But we'll see how they do it. You can have an
Yeah.
ARPG with fewer monsters. It's not common, but it is something. And we'll be back next week.
Hopefully,
week?
we'll die. I don't even know if
Maybe.
I want to die or not. It's somewhere in the middle. Like, I would honestly be fine to get out of this hellhole dungeon. We just all died.
I want us to become new monsters in the dungeon at the end of this.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes.